All right, here we go. Now we should be live.
Okay, I gotta refresh your page so I can.
It'll. I was gonna say it'll come up in a second here. Oh, for you it might not actually. Yeah, because I'm looking at mine. That's right. Come on,
Yes, we are.
come on. There we go. Now it's live.
Oh, let's
There we
see.
go. And give me the pop out chat. And I can close the fucking actual YouTube window out since, yeah.
It's taking you so long because you're on a Mac.
Fuck off. I hate you. I hate you right now. Like, not even kidding. What's going on, redneck? So anybody that hosts Hangouts now, you don't even have, like, you can pull your pop-up window out and close the fucking YouTube itself because you actually have a live viewer count, like how many views you are getting in the bottom corner.
Oh, nice.
I mean, it's not like a curative one, but it'll tell you how many people are watching. Like, there's already 6 people in here, 5 people, 6 people, whatever. But anyways, going back to the fucking size talk on tires. If I actually had the money, I would actually buy fucking Super Corsas, front and rear.
Damn, how much they go for?
See, and that's the other thing too, is I would go with the 200 series rear tire from the Super Corsa, the same as the Ducatis all come with.
Yeah.
And those are $280 a piece just for the rear. And then whatever the fucking front would cost, probably another $200. So it'd probably cost like $500. But you're also talking top of the line fucking Pirelli tires.
Yeah,
show me another tire company that matches with fucking Super Corsas.
But why would you go with a Super Corsa when it's almost a track tire?
Oh yeah, it basically is. Like if I was gonna do a bunch of track days, I would have a whole separate set of wheels just for those tires, and then when I was gonna do track days, then I would swap the wheels out.
Okay, that makes sense. I thought you're gonna just wear them out in the street.
No, like a buddy of mine has a 1299 Pengali R, and he runs Super Corsas, but that's also what they come with factory, because it's a fucking Pengali R, right? Or Panigale, whatever, however the fuck you want to pronounce it. Hi T-Town, hi guy in his bike, just watching. Yeah. We're I'm a little late tonight because fucking people are slacking. Royalty, everybody else.
But didn't you tell me you forgot?
You know why royalties? No. You know why royalties being late, right?
Because he's on Q3s.
Yep.
I knew it was coming. You hear that? He's gonna be like that motherfucker. It's the middle of the day for me. Well, yeah, but you got to figure it's already almost 7:30 for us fucking Midwesters.
Well, over here it's 8:30.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and the East Coasters are 8:30. So yeah. I mean, and hang on, let me finish this message quick, and then I will regain my train of thought on what I was gonna say.
What are you running on yours? Ice.
On which bike?
Oh, the R1.
The R1, I have a set of Metzler M7 RRs on there right now.
How do you like them? I'm looking at new tires right now.
At first they're iffy, but once you break them in, they start coming to life.
Oh, like it's not sticky, or how do you feel it?
Like when I first took the bike out after putting the new tires on there, it felt like my front tire wanted to slip out.
Yeah.
And I think that's just due to because the roads weren't warm up, the tires weren't warm, so, but once, like yesterday, I rode all over the place, and once they kind of started wearing in
and
and heating up, it was like night and day. I mean, they're all right. I like them so far.
Yeah, right now I have the Michelin Power 3s, but I don't know what should I get now.
What do you run, Pilot Power 3s?
Yeah, the Power 3s.
Oh, fuck, dude. That's all I run now.
That's what I'm saying.
Power 3s.
I've been running them for a minute. I just want to see if anything else on the other side.
But if you're looking for a really good street tire that's going to last, I always recommend people the Pirelli Angel GTs.
Yeah.
I love them tires.
Angel 3.
I use the Angel GTs from Pirelli. I use them. I put them on my CBR 600RR all the time, and I love them things.
600 double R. Subscribe today.
And
We're already starting with that too. Good Lord.
right. And the only reason I didn't put them on the R1 this time around is because when Metzler introduced the new M7, the Sport Tech M7RR, that the guys that race the Isle of Man helped design, I wanted to try it out because it's a road race tire.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So that's why I have them. I wanted to try them out, So far, after you break them in, you scrub them up a little bit, and they warm up. I have so far. I can't complain about them right now. I mean, I haven't ridden on them long enough to really give my full opinion on them yet. So,
But like the side is like really soft.
Maybe once they break in. I can't give you my honest opinion on them yet. But the only thing I can say is at first when I went out riding, it was kind of iffy, and I went out riding yesterday and took it easy for at least half the day. And once they were warmed up and everything, I mean, I really didn't have an issue with them. I guess it's going to be one of those that I have to ride on a more to actually feel them out. Because I'm still used to riding on the Pirelli Angel GTs that, switching over to something else is a little, kind of iffy right now.
Yeah. Well, here's my other thing too, Rev, is like, what kind of riding style do you have?
Pretty passive, I'd say. Most of the time.
I would honestly, if like a buddy of mine has a 2012 limited edition R1, and he's running Pilot Power 2 CTs right now, and he's actually talking about going to Road 4s just so that you can get longevity out of the tires, because he doesn't plan on doing any track days or anything like that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
he is
I'm not
just
doing any track
road
days
running.
soon.
So, I mean, honestly, like, look for like a sport, almost like a sport touring tire, because you're going to get a lot more mileage out of it and less wear because it's not a soft ass compound like the Power.
Yeah,
The
but
Power 3s.
the only bad thing is in New York, like when it gets like I usually do runs with people around like 1 or 2 in the morning, and the roads are kind of cold.
Yeah, then I would almost say stay with a super sport tire.
Then we kind of go like, we pick up the speed at that time, but
Yeah.
I'd still say go with the Angel GTs.
Yeah, Angel GTs are good.
I can't stress when who well, he changed his name to Archangel now, but you know who that is, don't you?
No.
Oh my God, what was his name before? He's out in Washington. Angel GT or Angel something. Oh my gosh.
I know who you're talking about. I don't know if I follow him or not.
He's got that Ninja 636 with the green halos and all that on his bike, but he asked me about tires and everything, and I recommended the Angel GTs to him, and he's got them on his bike now, and he just loves them.
Got good reviews so far.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think I found a bad review about them tires anywhere. At least, yeah.
Angel 13.
Angel 13.
That's it. Thanks, T-Town.
Thank you. I knew.
I was gonna say T-Town should know. She's in Washington.
Yeah. Yeah. Now it's Archangel. Yep.
Yeah. I was gonna say I know who it is, but
yeah. Yeah, he was asking me about tires last year, and I recommended them tires, and he has them, and he loves them. So,
yeah. So what's new, guys? Since there's only 3 of us in here right now, we'll just go with the what's new.
Well,
is everybody back to riding?
Oh yeah, I almost got in trouble yesterday.
Jesus.
Let's just say I had to play with a KTM RC8. And yeah.
Dude, that's like, oh my God, that's some That's some scary territory right there because those bikes are fucking fast.
Well, it wasn't the bike that scared me. It was the 3 cops that swarmed us once we stopped at a gas station.
Oh
Whoops.
fuck!
Whoops.
Oh yeah.
Wait, but you see that the thing I always hear is if they can't see you, then technically they can't pull you over.
Well, they didn't technically pull us over.
Ah.
There was a call to the police station from somebody driving saying that 2 sport bikes was doing well over 100 miles an hour down a stretch. Well, they didn't have descriptions of the bike. They didn't have descriptions of the riders. They just said 2 sport bikes.
Well, and the thing is, if anybody knew anything about the fucking KTM RC8, it came in one color scheme, white and orange. That's it.
No, there's black too.
Oh, was there?
Yep, there's a
Isn't it like
black
a mostly black with a little orange on it?
Yep.
Oh, see, I've only ever seen the white with the orange.
The guy that I was with yesterday, his KTM is the white and orange, but there's also the black and orange.
Gotcha.
That's like T-Rex is gonna buy a new bike.
No, I'm not. As much as those bikes are cool, I'm not spending. If I'm going to spend that kind of money on a bike, it's going to be a fucking Ducati.
You
will buy a Ducati, bro.
I would buy a Ducati.
You're gonna buy all those problems.
Okay, let me first let me say that I would absolutely love, and I mean love, to have a Diwali or Dival, whatever the hell you call them, whatever the pronunciation is, because I never know. Everybody says it different, but I would love to have one of those because when I test rode one last year, I fucking loved it.
Why do you?
But I don't have. I don't have 20 grand.
Why do you got to copy downshift?
Yeah,
shut up! Oh, shut up! Jesus Christ!
I'm just
hey, I didn't go with the fucking low mount Graves, and I was actually considering it, but it was another $300 on top of the one that I bought. So I'm like, yeah,
I don't know. He got an R1
for the low mount because it's a full exhaust.
Oh yeah, okay.
Versus the 3/4, and the downfall is on the 09 to 14 R1s. If you have an aftermarket manifold, you have to remove it to get the oil filter out.
Oh, wow.
That sucks.
So I'm like, I don't really need that. And the 09 to 14s came with a fucking titanium header anyway. So why would I want to replace it when it's already highest quality you can get?
Because you're a baller.
Oh yeah, not to spend another $700 on a fucking manifold. Look that
baller on a budget.
Yeah, baller on a budget. Yeah, I spent $1,200 on a fucking 3/4 exhaust. Screw that. I ain't spending more.
Savage wants an RC8 in his hands. I'm gonna tell you what, man. That bike might be cool and everything, but it's like sitting on cardboard.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh my gosh.
It honestly really is.
That just reminds me. I gotta buy a new seat for my bike.
Go with Corbin. Go with Corbin.
I got a Corbin.
Okay, Corbin. Just so everybody's aware, just so everybody knows right now, this live stream is not sponsored by Corbin. I'm just giving my 2 cents worth. Corbin is the fucking shit.
T-Rex 2 cents.
Yeah. My little arms 2 cents worth.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Let's see how much it will cost me.
Tell them to stop blocking your shit and you will grow up. What? Wait, what?
Tell him to stop blocking
my
garage. KG, one of his neighbors blocked him in.
Oh, KG, yeah. Couldn't get the bike out. So I had words with them and they said I was being immature. I'd have told them to get fucked.
Hi, Jen.
Like, hold that.
Oh, that's so great. Hi, Vegas. Hi, Prairie. How's it going? We're just like 3 people in here right now. Because everybody else is like, I won't be on until later. Oh, I just got your message. I'm on my way home now.
We're all running Q3s. We're too slow.
I am not running Q3s. At least RevNerd's on my side with fucking PP3s.
Yeah, I can't mess with anything else right now.
When I got my 600 RR, it had the PP. Oh fuck! What were they? The 2 CTs.
2 CTs, yeah. Because that was before they were calling them, well, they were Pilot Power 2 CTs, but...
Yeah, and I hated them things. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, I loved the 2 CTs.
Oh, my God. I
Oh
hated them.
man.
Dude, the Corbin is only like 300. It's not that bad.
Yeah, and you can custom make what it looks like too.
Oh, like the stitching?
Yeah, like all the stitching, all the fucking like cover itself. Like mine looks like carbon fiber, and it's all
Oh
included.
shit. Say word.
Rev, you can go ahead and do that.
All right.
Captain Bagger's in the house.
Oh, damn it.
Fuckers.
See,
Yeah, we're scraping the bottom of the barrel now.
Oh shit. Hold on a second. There we go. Now I got you in my earpiece rather than fucking out my laptop speakers.
We didn't ask you. God damn, boy.
hey, Rev, I was lucky though. I bought my R1 with the Corbin already on it. So
Ah, son of a.
I did not.
Actually, I have seen people with this. No wonder.
Yeah, Corbins are nice seats. But then you got, you got Bagger over there, who's riding on a
sitting on a
fucking
sofa.
lazy boy.
Hey man, it is what it is.
yeah. Hey, I seen a dude.
Don't
I seen a guy on a Harley riding with another guy with a sport bike today.
So at what
Okay.
point did each other flip each other off? Just curious.
I don't know. They looked like they were riding together for a while, so I don't know if it was one of them where they flipped each other off and had words, and then they were like, "Oh, hey, let's go ride," or
Christ.
Right, one's like fucking cruisers, the other's like fucking crotch rockets. All right, let's go ride.
Let's go ride.
But hey, I mean, when I go down to like southern towns here in Wisconsin, like around Madison, Janesville, my sister and her husband ride Harleys, and I ride with them guys all the time, and they don't have no problems with.
But that's different though because you're related.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I mean, I even ride. I ride with all their friends too, and I'm like the only guy.
Oh,
Just think
yeah.
about it. If I was in California, I'd probably kick Bag off his bike. Just being so jealous.
I bet you don't.
I'll just be so jealous. I'm just looking at him like motherfucker.
Right.
Oh, speaking of which, Bagger. So
Yo.
the 2017, so the last year now that they're making the cross country, there was a car show in town last weekend, and
Mhm.
our dealer, that's one of the dealers in town that sells Indian and Victory and shit like that, had a burnt orange cross country.
Oh, that yeah, I know what you're talking about. They call
Oh.
it nuclear sunset orange or some shit like that.
So
But it's all matte.
beautiful. Yeah, but it was so good looking.
Yeah, my
Tell me the orange.
homie that works over at the dealership over here, he has the same one in orange.
Dude, that color just like I was like, I
Yeah,
want that bike.
Tell
I
us how
like
you
it.
really feel.
And this year they put it on the highballs. So instead of that matte black and white that you would get like the old rat rod color combo, they made one that's orange with that white teardrop on the gas tank. And it's a little bit brighter. So I mean, to me, like you go and look at it and it looks like Harley Davidson orange, but matte. And I'm like, wait.
Wait a minute, that's not a Harley. Wait, what's going on here?
Yeah. Like, I mean, I think it's a cool color, but at the same time, like, wait, like, why? What? Why?
Right?
I don't understand why they did that, but I mean, it looks cool, but I just don't get why they would pick that color.
Well, I'm sure I could tell you a reason why. They were probably just like, yep, fuck you, Harley.
I guess. I don't know. It's their last hurrah, maybe.
Yeah.
God damn it! There's too many choices for this.
I don't know, man.
Off the
Whatever. Bike
Yeah.
is just damn amazing. I can't wait to put a Corbin seat on my bike, dude. I gotta slow down because see, when I get my taxes, I'm like, oh, what can I buy for my bike? And I'm like, oh, it's like one thing because it costs too fucking much.
Right.
Everywhere.
And you went and built a computer.
Yep.
Well, luckily that's done. I'm pretty damn glad it's done, but slowly I'm getting that urge to SLI like 2 8-gigabyte cards and shit. And
What do you mean
fucking
2 8-gigabyte cards? There's 1,000 8-gigabyte cards. Which one?
probably a Titan.
A Titan. I mean, listen, you only need a 1080 Ti.
Yeah.
You can play like 4K with one.
When I saw Jay's 2 cents, he actually did 2 8 gigs in SLI.
Why are you looking at him?
Because it was sick.
That
No,
shit is.
check this out. It was a Ryzen build too, dude. That's why
I
I was
know.
like, okay.
Yeah,
And
but
he's like,
that's-
yeah, I'm playing Grand Theft Auto at like 120 frames. I'm like,
Yeah,
bitch,
but-
what?
The first thing is your monitor can't support it, and second of all, you only have a 1700X. That's not a real processor.
I mean, I guess he was running it on an 1800X.
No, it's actually we gotta actually overclock that thing to get like 3.9.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it can be done. I'm running at 3.77, so
Yeah, there's definitely an easy way we could get it. Well,
bottom
before
line
we-
is he had a dope ass build, and I was really enjoying the way it looked, and it's not too far off from what I got now.
yeah, let's not talk about this. T-Rex is getting all Mac-ish over here.
Oh no, I'm just sitting over here like, yeah, I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. I'm sure people in the side chair are like, y'all are speaking Chinese right
I'm
now.
just gonna enjoy my Steve Jobs fanboy dream. Okay.
Oh fuck.
Feels weird to be in a live chat. Oh shit, there goes another motorcycle. I hate sitting in this fucking lobby. It's fucked up too, because like the street that my building is on, a lot of bikes come through it, and I just sit here and watch them all fucking day, and I'm like, son of a bitch. It's like the worst fucking thing ever, man. So now I'm on here with you fuckers.
Thank you for making us feel relevant.
Oh, shut the fuck up, man. Rev is always trying to make me. Rev's always trying to put me on a pedestal and see what I do and how I react.
I'll wait for that one day. He'll be like, "Damn right, motherfucker!" I'm like, I knew it.
All the time he's like, "Mr. 3,300 subs over here." I'm like, man, get the hell out of here, dude. Like, fuck.
Hey, Rex.
Yeah.
I was halfway over to you today.
What the fuck were you doing way over there? Where were you?
At my mom's.
Oh, and what?
Over by Coloma.
That's not halfway. Dude, what Toma's halfway?
Well, it's kinda. Toma, how's Toma halfway?
Toma is not halfway.
I said Coloma.
Coloma is not halfway.
Yes, it is.
Oh wait, that's only like 10 miles west of fucking Watoma. That's right. That's right, dude. You know how long it's been since I've driven out that way? It's been like 3 years. Lay off me.
No, it wasn't, because you were just in lacrosse last year.
No, I wasn't.
Laid off him?
Yes, you were. Oh no, you
wasn't.
didn't.
No,
You
wasn't.
had to cancel. That's okay. Wait. I just remembered you had to cancel.
Yeah, it's been like 3 years since I've been over there.
Right.
Because I wasn't there this past Christmas or the Christmas before. So yeah, it would have been 3 years ago.
Yeah.
The last time I was over there.
You need to get your
get
butt
to
over
ride
here
this
sometime soon, man.
Fuck yeah, I rode this weekend. Yeah, I know. I need to get over there. I need to go over there and visit my family that I haven't seen in a while.
Our back
You
roads.
to California.
Our
That's
roads over here.
that's a long ride.
Yeah, it is. That definitely is.
Well,
That's
I
like a
need
20
for that one.
That's like a 30 hours. Yeah, I ain't making that, dude. I'd be dead halfway there.
Check the link I put in the chat. I was thinking about like the stitching to be like blue and everything. I think that would look nice.
You should see
If
it
it
when
shows
T-Rex
up.
tries to ride his bike.
Oh, that looks good.
Well, he has strings.
I like that.
No, he's
course.
got to lay across this tank with little arm extensions.
Yeah, I really don't. I actually like the way that stitching looks on there. That blue,
Yeah.
it's not overly blue, but it looks good.
Especially my bike is like a dark blue anyway. So
I
that'll
don't
be
even
good.
see a
Rev.
side chat for the.
That's a nice little pussy pad you want to put on your bike, man.
Hey, shut
hell
up,
yeah.
Mr. Lazy Boy.
I know. Listen, I don't mind sitting on it.
That's what she said.
Yes. Yes.
I don't even see one.
You look at my
In
feed
our
for-
side chat.
on
Oh,
there.
never mind.
Yeah.
I got it. I got
Yeah.
it.
What was that, Captain? Sorry, everybody
It
was
says, you look at this-
interrupting.
It If you look on Corbin's website, if you look at the seat for my bike, it's like fucking massive compared to that thing.
Oh yeah, it's probably like $800 too.
I like
Nah,
that.
it's like $6.
That's not terrible then.
Yeah, I mean, dude, honestly, that $600 for a dual seat,
That's
touring seat, that's a
fucking
fair
good.
price.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
just in
fair.
case you get stranded, you could just like go to sleep on it.
Right.
Dude, I actually have, bro. No, with my building. Did I ever tell you when I got locked out of my building?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, so like this building, I guess they had some issues a couple months ago when I was first here with issuing like a badge, and apparently in this building, like you put your little badge up to this little fucking dingy thing on the door, and it opens the doors, right? It's electronic.
The
So
thingy thing?
what?
You said the thingy thing, right?
No, the dingy, like
The thing. Oh, the thingy.
DINGY. Shut the fuck up, Rev. Anyway, so you have to put your badge on this little dingy thing on the door, and it opens up the fucking door, right? Well, they didn't issue me a badge yet, and they didn't even fucking tell me about it. So I rode. It's like a half hour away from my house, and I rode over here, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, there's nobody here, so I'm like looking for who I'm gonna relieve and everything, and there's nobody at the building. Well, they forgot to tell me that there's nobody here for me to relieve. Like when I get here on a certain day, I'm the first one here. And I was like, so how do I get in to do everything? And they're like, oh, you have to have a badge. Don't you have your badge? I'm like, what badge? Oh, well, yeah, you're going to have to sit outside. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, you're going to have to just sit outside and patrol the exterior. I'm like, okay, well, I thought I'm supposed to take this little, wand and hit all these little dots around the building. They're like, oh, yeah, just do that. And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to do that if that's inside? Oh. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, like, how am I supposed to do my job, moron? Like, are you seriously my supervisor right now? Come on, dude. Like, this is insane. I'm like, can you send somebody over here to let me in and so I can do my job? Yeah, no problem. We'll send someone over ASAP. I'm like, okay, for sure.
Well, that's a little scary. You're supposed to be protecting the people?
Yeah, well, there was nobody here. There's, like, nobody in here on the days that I'm here. So I was like, okay, cool, I'll wait. So, like, 20 minutes go by. I didn't get a call, so I called back. I was like, hey, any news? Oh, yeah, they should be there about an hour and a half. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, no big deal. I just got here, whatever. Hour and a half goes by, nothing. I'm like, really, dude? Another 20 minutes go by. Oh, yeah, dude, it's going to take a little bit before they go over there. I'm like, okay, I've basically accepted the fact that you're not coming. I'm like, so can I just go home now? Like, I'm like, or can you send somebody over here that can do the job? Because I can't do the job. And they're like, oh, well, we need you to patrol the exterior. I'm like, that's great, but they don't do paper, reports anymore. Like, this is all electronic here. And they're like, oh, well, you don't have any paper to do one? I'm like, well, no, that's kind of why I just said that, you fucking moron. And if we did, it'd probably be inside, right? Oh, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, am I more organized in my soup right now? I'm like, okay. All right, whatever. So finally, dude, an hour and a half later, this is now probably, I think, 4.5 hours now, 5 hours later, Soup shows up, and he's in the car, and he's like, oh, well, yeah, I don't have a key. And I'm like, so why are you here? You came to cheer me up or something? Like, damn, you gonna have a bonfire? Like, what's going on here, dude? And the dude just like sat here and bullshitted with me for like another hour, and then I sat outside. The total for my entire shift for 8 hours, just sitting on my bike.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, and I pretty much just sat outside and chilled and just laid back on my bike because my seat was big enough to where I could do that. So yes, Rev. Long story short.
Okay, so 5 minutes of useless.
It was a better story than hearing about your little pussy pad seat. So shit.
Oh,
I'm a little scared.
Shots fired.
You wish you could sit on the seat.
Man, you think that was shots fired? You didn't listen to last night or night before. Shit, that was crazy. That was shots fired.
Yes, I did. Remember, we were talking about this last night.
True story.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you and I know.
Yeah. I kind of
Hi,
want
Trin.
to bring that up, but I don't at the same time. Should I bring
all
it
I
up?
have to say about that was cringe. That was
You know what? We're gonna bring it up right now.
son of a bitch.
Oh shit.
Okay, so Rev and Liquid, I'm guessing you guys both have no idea what me and Captain are talking about.
It's probably something suspect.
I
Oh,
don't.
no, it's
I don't know if I have the energy to talk about this again.
it's fucked. It is fucked. So clearly everybody knows like Forey has been making memes about Snowcat for a while, and it's hilarious.
Right.
But
Okay.
it's just fucking funny. Well, apparently, Red One had a after stream after Ghost went offline, and Snowcat came in and went fucking ballistic.
Did he?
But basically said, I'm not butthurt about it. I don't even give a fuck about it. See, Forey's in here. Thank you for being in here, Forey, because yes, you are part of this, but it's funny.
Oh, you're the meme creator. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
yeah. Forey is in
Already
here
knew
right
I
now.
was up.
We're not worthy. We're not
He's
worthy.
like, oh, they're gonna talk about it. Oh, this is gonna be great.
But basically, like there was a post on Twitter that basically hinted at like that fucking Snowcat was pissed off about a bunch of shit. Well, last night Red kind of baited him in, and he flat out said, "I will start face revealing every single moto vlogger."
Damn.
Like you me and Captain talked about this a little bit last night.
Wait, he posted his face review, right? Or someone blew his spot up?
Who?
No,
Snowcat?
Snowcat showed his face on his second channel because the second channel he doesn't want too much to do with the whole vlogging
thing.
If anything, it's going to be just behind the scenes, if anything.
Yeah.
But he doesn't try to get in depth with it. But
that's
where he first showed his face. But I mean, last night he was kind of talking about how YouTube's going down the shitter, which I mean, we've all kind of known about that for a little bit.
Yeah.
And he said something on the lines of like, why not go out with a bang and just, face reveal everybody. And he was talking specifically more about Baker and Arson and Sub D and a girl on her bike, and well, at least those are the names named.
Yeah.
Who knows who else he's really talking? Oh yeah, Bash. He was talking about.
Yeah, Bash.
I mean, whatever, dude. I mean, he clearly had a few beers in him, so he was kind of not giving two shits about what he was talking about. But I mean, I understand where I understand his frustration for sure, because I mean, he's taking it a little bit more seriously than all of us are, because he's up there. So, he was talking about like working with Mercedes-Benz specifically, and that, they don't like the type of thing that we all find funny, like the whole memes thing, that, Mercedes doesn't look at him or wouldn't take him seriously because those things are out there. And I mean, whereas I understand that point, I mean, at the same time, it's like, this is the internet, and despite what you want about you out there or not, it's going to happen, and you're going to have limited control, and you should at least kind of expect that. And, at the same time, he said something about like, I'm pretty sure he mentioned reaching out and saying that, he didn't want that out there, but it just kept going. And, whatever, I don't know the specifics, but
hang on, guys.
I understand his point, and I understand everybody else's.
Lamborghini's calling me. I gotta take this message. I gotta take this phone call.
Okay.
You baby, make that paper.
Right. You mean on KTM, right?
Well, see, and here was my point behind it. Right, is he's pissed off about these memes, and they're not going to take me seriously. Really? Because cussing at people in traffic and calling them a bunch of fucking morons
professionalism
is real professional. Like, dude, please shut the fuck up.
Hey, did you see his stupid vlog where he's riding supposedly his buddy's yellow R1?
Nope. You know why I haven't seen it?
Well, I'm not subscribed to him either, but
I am not subscribed to him, and I refuse to.
But I was watching.
Please, you probably have a Snowcat shirt laying on you right now.
Oh yeah.
Feeling the ambiance.
Oh yeah.
But
actually, funny enough, I'm wearing a Motonosity shirt right now.
Anyways, I was watching that vlog, and dude is straight up talking about stupid drivers up in Canada, right?
Yeah.
And next thing you know, dude has his fucking speedometer blurred out and just fucking riding like a fucking idiot. It's like, are you retarded?
That's Snowcat for you. He's a walking contradictory.
Oh yeah.
Here, no matter what, guys, the thing you gotta accept is, no matter if the drama is good or bad for him, it's always gonna turn around to be good for him because he's gonna get views. He's gonna gain more subs. He might lose a whole bunch because a lot of people get mad because, I mean, people are going to pick sides, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
He may lose a few, but, I mean, he's in, what is he, 700,000 something now? I mean, seriously, like, the thing is the hit going to really affect him that much? You know what I mean? Because bottom line, here's the thing. People may unsub, but you know damn well when they see, recommended video on YouTube and it's Snowcat having some, enthusiastic title about some bullshit, people are still going to click on it, dude. Like, you can like or hate the guy all you want, but as long as it seems interesting, people are going to click on it.
Oh yeah.
I was watching a video today, and it was actually Shade Tree Surgeon's video about like the whole fake news shit and how you can, fight back. And he was talking about how, like, when you're at the supermarket and you're in line at, the counter, and all the tabloids are right there with the craziest fucking shit you can imagine stories, you're still, if it's crazy enough to spark that much interest, you're going to pick it up and read it, right? Yeah. Like, no matter how stupid and fake it sounds, like, if they have some crazy ass image and it just makes you that curious, you're going to open it up. Well, it's the same thing with YouTube. You can have the craziest fucking shit as your thumbnail, and that's why thumbnails are literally like, they make or break your video, because they're based on your thumbnail. People are either going to watch or skip over to their next vlogger that they subscribe to. Yeah. So when you have titles, that generate interest, it doesn't matter. You're still going to look. You're going to be like, oh, okay, cool. This wasn't what I thought it was, or oh, this is interesting, and you're going to watch for how long you want to watch.
Yeah. That is very true. And I actually just looked. He's at 720,000 right now. I mean, is he going to lose subs because of last night? It's a very good possibility. Or Friday night, I should say. But it's not going to be huge. It's not going to be like half of his subs right away. At some point, if he goes through and pulls the trigger and does what he says he's going to do, then I think it will legitimately be a quarter or more of his subs will be like, no, that's shady. Peace out. But it's still not going to hurt him. That's the thing.
Like Red was saying last night, half of the people are going to agree with what he did, and half of the people are going to not agree with what he did. And people will draw the line wherever they see it.
Exactly.
And you can't really tell who's going to do what. It's just going to happen, and it's going to work itself out. And honestly, man, he's at that level where none of us can imagine, what it's like. So, we don't know. We can only speculate on what's going to happen. Whatever.
Unless
it got nothing to do with my channel, I don't give a fuck.
Unless everybody beats him to the punch and does their own fake deal.
Well, that's not going to happen.
No, I know that, but
yeah, that's definitely not going to happen. But and the sad thing is, again, it comes down to, as much as I don't like Snowcat, and I think I really don't like him as a person. After hearing what he said the other night, you still kind of have to give him a little bit of respect, because he's still doing what he's doing and he's still getting views. Just like same thing goes for 6'4" Honda. Like, I'm not a big fan of him, but I respect the guy because he's killing it.
I just rub his face in dirt too.
What's up, Jason?
What's up, guys? How you guys doing? How's my audio this time? I got a different mic.
Sounds
Audio
good.
is good.
Yeah.
Good deal. That's what's up. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
that nice deep voice. Oh yeah.
That's what's
Oh
up.
yeah, just give it to you.
So I kind of came in at the ass end. So what are we talking about? Content creators. I heard something about 6 foot and.
Oh no, we were just talking about fucking basically the abridged version of it is Friday night. Snowcat basically said he was gonna face reveal like big moto vloggers like BXD, Arson, Sub D, Girl in Her Bike, just because he's pissed off for whatever reason.
Oh, just because of all the hateful memes, because he's an ugly fucking bitchy ass motherfucker.
Tell us how you really feel.
Dude, all I know is, man, I would be honored if Nero made me into a fucking meat.
Right?
Dude, for sure. Like I got a kick out of him. Like, hey,
Like,
if you're making
so fucking funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like if you're making content like you have been making, but you know, if you can't stand the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen. Like you want to bust on everybody else and call out fucking bullshit cagers, but you can't deal with a little bit of constructive criticism or even, somebody busting your chops. Like that's one thing. But I mean, you got to be able to deal with it. Like if everybody's getting butt hurt, then you're not doing something right. If you got haters,
that's
you're doing
the thing,
something
bro.
right.
Everybody does get fucking butthurt. That's how this whole bullshit is, man. Like,
I love it when I get butt hurt, though.
That's what I've been
that sounds
fucking
like a
talking
different
about
type of
with
party.
this whole fucking YouTube shit. Like, dude, I got fucking triggered on a goddamn fucking live chat a week or so ago, bro. I get butthurt sometimes. But it's
Oh, we know you
the amount
do.
of time that I get butthurt in comparison to everybody fucking else all day, all week over the dumbest fucking shit.
Yeah.
I got triggered over somebody I didn't like. It shit happens. Everybody's done that before. But damn, dude, like, shit, the dumbest shit gets people so fucking pissed off, and I don't know, man. Like, I laugh when people call it a community. I don't believe this shit's a community. Maybe before you can make money on it, back in the day, I could see this as a community because everybody's close, everybody's genuinely interested, and how everybody's doing. Now everyone's like, yeah, I either make money and give a fuck about getting popular, or I just don't like anybody.
Yeah.
Right. And I mean, like, you got to take it for a grain of salt, like I said, but it is a community. I will not say that there's very few that monetize on theirs and are still some real down to earth, cool folk.
Yeah.
He is definitely not one of them. 6 foot tries to, but I understand, from his point, he's trying to do an entrepreneurship with this clothing line that he's got going on. And plus, like he's still trying to juggle 3 fucking channels. And I mean, Moto's trying to juggle 3 different channels, 2 different channels, whatever.
I thought he just had 2. Damn, I didn't even know about the 3rd.
Yeah.
I think it might be only 2. I think it's Moto Fitness, and then the other one is Motonosity Fitness or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then you add into his Twitch that he uses once in a while.
Right.
So technically, that's still 3 right there. You're not really having to worry about Twitch as much because it just uploads your entire fucking video right to Twitch.
I have to agree with that. Free just commented.
It's still a community, but some of them are turning it into an industry. But sadly, it's more of an industry now than a community.
It really fucking is, dude. Like, here's the thing. The only reason I refuse to call it a community anymore is just because of the way that a majority of the people act. Like, it's either a lot of Snowcat brings up a point. A lot of people try to ride everybody's coattails to success, and that's a huge part of it, mainly because of the whole monetization ability. When you have a means to make money doing the same thing that a ton of people do just for the love, once you introduce that money factor in there, it goes to shit. It ruins everything. It becomes an industry at that point. And you're either cashing in on the industry or you're staying true to your roots and doing it just for the love. And some people do it for both. I mean, I do it because I love it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't do it at all. But I'm also going to monetize my shit because I have to do it too.
Who's echoing? I think it's Jason.
I think it is me. Hold on. No, I'm muted. I'm muted for sure.
Say something, Captain.
Yeah.
It's Captain.
Are you sure?
Am I?
Yeah,
because I'm still hearing it.
I don't
we're
know.
all
Check
echoing.
mine.
I've headphones.
Go ahead and
in,
say it again.
so-
Check mine. Am I good? Am I good? Am I good? 1, 2.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Hello. Nope, now it's good.
I'm
Or now
muted.
it's better anyway.
I muted myself, so it must be me.
Yeah.
How do you sub these people? Wait, who?
That's weird. I don't know why I'd be echoing. I have a Bluetooth earpiece in.
Yeah, and that's why I was saying I don't think it would be you.
Right.
But to go on this whole, I don't think people are making as much money as they are on YouTube anymore, because I watched a thing from PewDiePie the other day that the ads are disappearing off of YouTube.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah, they are.
they're starting to change the way, and I read an article about it, about the way and how they're going to monetize it now. Like, you won't be able to monetize on your channel unless your channel has over 10,000 combined views in total.
It's lifetime views for your channel.
Right. So, I mean, whatever. I'm not looking at monetizing. I don't really care about it. Like, I'm loving the people that I'm meeting. I'm loving like Liquid, T-Rex, all you guys. And I mean, I'm noticing that everybody that comments, everybody that likes my stuff, everybody that checks out my social media, like, y'all are some regulars. Vegas Girl, Yamaha, I'm going to shout out here, you know.
Yeah.
Y'all are good followers, and I do the same thing. Like, sometimes I don't get the chance to check out everybody's video. Like, Yamaha Hobbit, I just saw yours posted. I have not gotten to it today. I just walked in the door after a hell of a fucking weekend on 2 wheels. So
Right.
but like I told you, T-Rex, about, you know, what the hell was going on this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And this was a hell of a weekend, man. Like, Chicago United riders, bunch of, and sadly we did lose somebody last night by a hit and run. We had over 200 bikes up in Schaumburg for the Chicago United reunion ride. Had some who was out there? Chicago United. We had the Northwest Indiana Riders out there. We also had the Rough Riders chapter. I mean, there was a bunch of people, and it was sad. As of right now, he's the only one, and this driver just came out of nowhere and didn't even care. And sadly, he lost his life. So,
Christ.
I mean, it's always a sad thing, but
ridiculous how fucking easily shit like that can just go wrong.
Yeah.
exactly. And it really is sad, but we all know that when we turn that key, when we straddle that machine, that we put our life on the line every day.
I let it straddle me.
What
Oh,
bike was you riding?
yeah.
What kind of bike was you riding?
I do not know. I do not know what kind.
I'm just I just ask because people fucking I get a lot from a lot of people that like, oh, you lane split on that bike, and I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, how
Yeah.
the fuck do you do that? And I'm like, do you see this monstrous thing with fucking LED lights all over it and the loud ass exhaust? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, you'd be surprised that you would think that people would hear me, right? Like, I sound like I'm trying to make an argument that it's safe, but it's really fucking not. Like, I've had, in the middle of the day, I've had all my lights on a 40-mile-an-hour street, and motherfuckers cut me off all day long because they don't fucking see me.
Right.
You know, I feel
Sounds
bad for
about right.
everybody that rides a sport bike because it's like, fuck, man, like, if they can't see my ass, then shit. You guys are way more fun.
They choose not to see. It's just
But-
ignorance. Bro.
Yeah. Well, and you got to look at it also is that like a lot of people, and I see this every time I ride too, is people will switch lanes. They don't even look. They just
No.
look at their mirror. Well,
Yeah,
if I'm coming up next to you, I may be in your blind spot and be coming out of your blind spot. If you don't look over your shoulder, you ain't seeing me. If you just go, oh, don't see anybody in my ear. Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Right.
Family.
That's the biggest thing is, they may use the mirror, and, I'm guilty of it. I've taken out a couple mirrors because I'm a firm believer that if I make you have to replace that mirror, you're going to know it's there. If you didn't before, you're going to know it's there.
I don't know what you're talking about. None of us break mirrors.
Not me, man. That's 7 years bad luck.
Yeah. I don't break it. I just take it with me.
That's right.
See, I'm a
Rip that
firm
fucker
believer
off.
that if it's your mirror, then yes. If you break your own mirror, then yes, you got 7 years bad luck. But I give a fuck about anybody else's mirror.
I rip that shit off and take it home. That's a trophy.
I had some dumb old broad pull out on me yesterday, and she straight up seen me. But I should have had my GoPro with me and pulled a snowcat freaking move on there. I had enough time to slow down, I didn't complain or nothing. But I could have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Sometimes I just want to take a fucking grinder like that one guy in that crazy fucking YouTube video where someone cuts them off.
Oh, yeah.
Just grinder to their mirror. Fucking just falls to the ground and shit.
That shit's hilarious. He's just riding around with a grinder.
Right.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
Hilarious
about
too,
doing
is
that.
like I have the fucking AC adapter on power adapter on my bike. I can plug that bitch in, fucking plug it in an outlet, dude, on my bike, and just
That's
go at it.
Everybody here.
Yeah.
Hello? Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
like
here.
all of a sudden everything like just stopped and I heard nothing. I was like, no, like, and no, but like I heard everybody talking and then it was just dead silent. And I'm like, did we just lose it? Shit. I'm like, all right, wait a second. Okay, we're good now. I hear everybody again.
Well, I might turn into a robot because apparently I reached my data limit on my phone. So
Yeah. I've the past few months I've had over a $250 cell phone bill, and my provider,
Verizon?
AT&T. No,
Oh,
AT&T even worse, homie.
Fucking
AT&T even
stand
worse. And then they call me and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're over your data and you've been using a lot of data." I'm like, "Well, first off, I had 400 anytime minutes when I originally got my contract, and then I had unlimited everything except for data, because back then, you could only get like 1 to 2 gigs, maybe 3 gigs of data. I've been with AT&T that long. And then they finally come at me, "Well, hey, you can get rollover calling." And it's like, I don't want rollover calling, man. I don't use any of my minutes. I still have all of my minutes. I had a credit for like 6,000 minutes of any time.
What the
I'm
hell?
like,
you're
I
like,
didn't use
bitch,
my
I need
phone.
the internet. Okay,
Right.
I don't give a fuck about minutes. I need
Well, I don't know.
internet.
I don't know about
So-
you guys, but last month I used 30 gigs in my cell phone.
Holy fuck.
I changed my plan and I was up to
Honestly,
50.
I would probably be using the same if they would just fucking give it to me, assholes.
Go to Sprint. You won't have that
T-Mobile.
problem.
I can't go to Sprint. You know why? Because back when I was poor as shit, I mean, not that it's any different now, but
You too, baby, rich.
I got fucked out of my fucking cell phone because I was poor.
Damn
Holy
fucking train.
shit.
Hold
I can't
on,
hear a
guys.
thing he's saying with that train.
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Interrupting.
What kind
I
of train
got
is
it.
that? Are you in the 1800s?
All right, there we go. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Captain.
That's his
See,
new
that's
exhaust.
what I want to make my bike sound like, but I kind of wanted to do that when I wasn't talking. Stupid fucking train. So anyway, back to my story before I fucking forget. Stupid ass train.
Before we get into the story time with Bagger.
So when I was broke as a joke and couldn't pay my fucking cell phone bill, they're like, "Oh yeah, bitch, we don't need you no more. And yeah, you owe us like $1,800 now." And I'm like, "Oh, fuck me."
Is that big? Is T-Mobile big over there?
Yeah, guess who I can't go to either? Yay. Life decisions, bro. That's why I'm on that Walmart plan. And I'm not even joking. I'm literally on a Walmart plan.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
Times are rough. Economy's bad.
Exactly. Shit's only $20 a month. I'll take it.
So, Captain, I'm sorry for interrupting. Well, I won't apologize for me. I'll apologize because I live right across the street from the train tracks. The past few live streams, we've been dealing with this issue, and I was late on clicking that mute button.
Oh man, dude, just drip. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the fucking train's fault. Fucking stupid ass train. It didn't have to come by. Should have known about this. This shit's on YouTube for everybody in the whole world to see. Fuck that train.
Right?
I'm gonna have a custom horn made for my bike that sounds like a kid screaming. So you know, I can.
People get scared as shit.
Guarantee people will pay attention.
I wouldn't be able to do this to it because people would think I put a kid in my bags.
Oh my god, dude! I would fall off the bike laughing so hard if we were.
I need to go get that fucking. I need to get that horn that girl on her bike had, the MP3 player one.
Yeah.
Record like a little girl screaming on the top of her lungs and then just drive by.
So, you do a remote
The neighborhood
control.
filled with fucking kids, bro, and see like everybody's parents come out the door with a shotgun.
You should
Anybody?
have a remote control on it and walk away from your bike and walk in the
Yeah.
store.
Huh?
Have a remote control and go into a store and just keep letting it play.
Right?
Oh,
Anybody see what Jogo did? Like Jogo hasn't bought like a Senna or anything like that. So to communicate with Jimbo, his buddy, you see what he did on his videos? He actually has like a megaphone with a microphone.
Oh, Christ. That's awesome.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
dude.
I wish I was fucking like resourceful like those guys. Have you ever seen that video where those guys pranked the bike thieves?
Oh, dude, the one where they tie him to the fucking tree and shit.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
well they put an airbag in one of the seats too.
Oh my god! Yes, I've seen that.
And there was one where fucking they put a taser in the fucking seat. And and they did it to a scooter, right? So this dude takes the fucking scooter and he starts hauling ass down the street with it, right? Well, they hit the taser and he fucking fell off and he broke his fucking leg, dude.
Oh. Well, serves you right for fucking stealing.
Yeah, I was fucking dying because they were like, "Oh shit, he broke his fucking leg." Like, and they replayed it back where you can hear the thing just go. And you're like, "Oh,
God damn.
and they had one guy that fucking got up because he crashed and started throwing blows, and the guy fucking whooped his ass.
Wow.
I had to tell
I wish
Mrs.
I could
Chaos
fucking
about that.
do
I had to
shit
tell
like
Mrs.
that.
Chaos.
So you
She's
saw
gonna
the one
check
where they
them
took
out.
they just released a new one where they put a blowtorch to the seat and fucking got it red hot.
Oh, that would hurt
What
so
the hell?
much.
That's so.
Yeah.
Man. People, you know, the fact that people watch that, it just makes you go, y'all are some fucked up people.
Yeah. Masochist.
Hey,
It's
man.
just amazing that I think it's in Frisco, dude. They do it in some like super metropolitan area where bike theft is like a huge
Yeah.
problem or something.
It's pretty much
I
anywhere where there's a ghetto.
Wait, it's a
I love
ghetto.
I love the ones where they're like waiting like on the same part of the sidewalk and they ride by them like, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And they're like, "Fuck you." All of a sudden, boom, they just blow the seat. Everybody like, "Fuck me, well, fuck you, bitch."
Fuck.
Dude, I get that. I don't understand why people gotta be such assholes. Like, all right, today in traffic, we're sitting there, we're getting ready to make a left turn lane. Now it's a double turn lane, right? So we're sitting there, me and like 6 dudes, and we're looking at this dude in this Toyota, and I'm sitting here, and this dude in the Toyota already cut off my buddy on his R1. And I'm like, okay, I'll let it slide. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna bitch at him. So we pull up next to him, and he's sitting there, and he's just mean mugging us. And his old lady's just sitting, like, you could read her. She's like, you could read her lips. She's like, stop it. So finally, I tell the dude, I'm like, roll down the window. So he rolls down his window, and I look at him. I look at his turn signals. I'm like, dude, your turn signal's broken? He's like, I don't know. I said, well, maybe you should turn them on and make sure they work. You know, you're in a left turn lane. And the dude's like, yeah, why don't I do that? How about you fuck off? I'm like, what?
Hello,
Wow.
mirror.
Yeah, like, come on, man.
You're like, "Man, if you don't stop, I'm gonna beat your ass and then I'm gonna fuck your bitch."
That's right, dude.
Oh,
Like,
Right in the
I
butthole.
got 6 sure that will happen.
Dude, I would not hesitate. If somebody got ignorant with me, I would not hesitate to drag them out of the car and beat them worse than their mother could ever do.
See, I'm just too chill for that now.
fuck out of here. Everybody has their limits.
Yeah.
Speaking of R1, I just found out today that
20.
a guy that I know that rides a Harley wants to buy an R1 or a Busa.
Oh my god. Well, you know what?
And
I
that's
will
how you
say
die.
this. I will say this. The man's been on two wheels. He knows the clutch, knows the gears, yada yada yada. The one thing that's gonna throw that motherfucker off, because I heard a Harley guy talk about it today. This dude stopped and talked to us, but he's gonna go. He's not even gonna know what to do with the thing when he starts leaning. That's exactly what's gonna happen. He's gonna go to lean into a corner, and he's gonna be like, "Oh shit!"
Yep.
Mistakes have been made.
We're trying to get him to buy the R1 because the Busa's overrated.
Oh yeah.
A Busa is a sofa that goes 200 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what I'm gonna
Basically-
get because in the next 3 years I gotta get a second bike because I'm trying to keep my Vic in the best condition possible for as long as possible. So, I mean, I was kind of thinking about getting a V-Storm 1000 just because I want to be able to have some off-road capabilities.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm thinking about something more relaxed, like a speed triple or something.
Hey, we can all start off. We can all kick off the Grom thing again.
Dude,
That's not happening.
ass is not getting on a fucking
Dude,
ground.
I am-
That is not
I
happening.
am too damn big to be riding a damn ground. 6
I
feet
was-
tall. How the hell am I gonna fit on one?
Dude,
Do
Arson,
you know the type of suspension I would have to put in a Grom for me to ride it and then get to 35 miles an hour?
Rev,
It wouldn't even happen.
What happened?
go watch my ground video. I'm taller than you are. And Arson is 2 inches
yeah, but-
taller than me.
But thing is, you have
We're
short
not
arms, so
talking about
it's
height. We're
perfect for you.
talking about circumference, bro. Okay. My gut will probably hit the horn before I can try to even think about turning.
Now, yeah, wait, Yamaha, I'm not really ripping on Groms here. I mean, I wouldn't ride one myself, but I was just kind of joking with that. So,
Oh no, nothing wrong with them. They seem fun as hell, but I'll
They
probably
are
kill myself.
fun.
I'll probably kill myself.
I'm just
on
trying
one.
to decide whether or not I want something that I can take off road, like if that's really going to be worth it for me, or it's either that or I'm getting a fucking R1.
get an
You
R1.
can't- Listen, you can't handle R1.
Oh.
Yes, I can.
You're echoing. You're echoing.
I've ridden R1s. I'm not a stranger to it.
You got them echoes.
Huh?
You have them echoes.
Rebecca.
I don't know, man. I'm
What?
kind of upset because like my little 600, I'm kind of over it already, and like I've been on leader bikes before, and after a hiatus of not being on two wheels in a while because of the military, like I need that leader. I need that power right when I need it. Like I raced my buddy's V-Rod who was talking so much smack on the run yesterday. I'm like, okay, all right, yep, you got a V-Rod, you got some power, you got some fucking torque. And I'm sitting there and I'm kind of like, I don't know what I'm gonna do against him. But then we got on the highway and we rolled from 50 and he was down a gear on me. And I was like, okay, yep, slow, can't even hear my bike over you. So I didn't even know what gear I was in at the time. And I'm just like, okay, let's go. And then there we go. We rock into it. And I'm like, okay, he's pulling. All right, now we're in fun time. And as soon as that happened, I started ripping gears. And he was like, wow, I'm actually really surprised. Because he's like, I'm going to show these Jap bikes what's up.
And you're like, yep, yes, you are.
But the thing is, I do miss my 600.
I miss my 600. I haven't ridden that thing in 2 years, and I still have it, and I miss it.
It is more fun than an R1, I'll say, with the gear shifting.
I think for me, now don't get me wrong, I love the R1.
Oh, me too.
But that's the bike what you want to pull out, and people are like, "Ooh, he's got a bike." But the 600 for me, where I live, is the best for these back roads that I have out here, man. I just love it.
They're so light and movable, you know.
Yeah.
Now, Yama asked me straight up, he's like, ever take the 600 on the track? I've taken 600s on the track. I love 600s on the track because they're light, they're nimble. I'm just talking about the overall like power of highway riding. Like the 600 doesn't do it.
Oh no, they don't.
Well, see, and
I don't want the R1 because I just want it because it's bigger and it's more comfortable.
Yeah.
But which one you want? What version?
I don't care. At least an 09 and up. At least something with the cross plane.
Yeah, the cross-plane R1.
What? People got issues with like
an 09 R1. And
I know, right?
Fucking, it was
so much
pretty awesome.
It's right. A lot of
There's no issue. I don't have an issue with them. Like my buddy Jake rides an R1, and I love that thing. You know, the only thing that I love the sound of a cross plane, and I love the torque. Like you hop on an 04 versus an 09, the torque is different. The R1, what are you dropping in there, Mrs. Chaos?
I wasn't dropping
It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
She's like, I'm dropping chaos. Shit.
I agree. Each generation of the R1 is different, handles different, and this and that. But I mean, don't get me wrong. I have an 04. I would love to have an 09. But, I mean, I guess there's no point on doing anything until the one I have is kind of, you know, beat down to the dirt. So
yeah.
I mean, honestly, I've even thought about getting a fucking Gixxer 1000 just because I've always been like sort of like slightly uncomfortable on a sport bike. Like if I wanted to go ride one, and I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. Like this is cool, but yeah, it just didn't feel right. But you know, I actually. When Daze bought his K7 Gixxer and he brought it, I was like, oh yeah, check it out. And I sat down and I'm like, this is the most comfortable sport bike for me I've ever sat on. Like I actually like this, you know, this is different. And I mean, most of the Gixxers haven't really changed, so it's like, okay, well maybe I can get a Gixxer, you know, like I don't know, I just need at least something that's a 750 and up. I haven't really decided what I want yet, and I think whatever I do decide, it has to be just unbelievably different from the bagger.
Get an MC10.
Witness 2282 just got rid of his R1 and got a 2016 Gixxer.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I just need something that's got enough to where it's like, yeah, I can smash whatever car I want if I wanted to. But something that's just bigger to where it's just more comfortable. That's kind of why I was looking at the boost on the ZX14 because I was like, okay, they're stretched out, you know, a little bit more. So, you know, me as a bigger guy, you know, I like, you know, I don't like to be cramped on a bike. I'd rather be, you know, spread out a little more. And those bikes fit me pretty damn good. So that's why I know I need to have at least a 750.
Yeah. Well, and I was going to bring this up a little bit earlier. Somebody was talking, you know, how you took a 600 on the track. Now, here's the thing. Okay, you take a 2013 R1 and compare it stock versus stock to a 2013 R6. The literal difference between weight is 30 pounds. I dropped that with my exhaust.
Right.
So, like, I'm pushing 183 horsepower stock, and now somewhere in the 170 to the wheel with my exhaust and my flash, and I weigh almost exactly the same as a bike that makes 80 horsepower to the wheel. With
I have a question. I want to know what the length is from wheelbase to wheelbase between a 600 and a 1000.
About 9 inches.
Hold on.
It all depends on what manufacturer.
I got
that long. You know what I mean? Because I mean, everybody says, "Oh, well, it's because like the bike's like different size." It's like really like what's the difference? Like nobody can ever give me a number or like a real answer. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I can go out and measure for you.
Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Hold on. 55.7.
Another train. Be right back.
Hey, speaking of dropping 30 pounds, I did this morning.
Here, you want to know what? This is the exact difference. This is literally the exact difference. A 2013 R6 has a 54.1 inch wheelbase. A 2013 R1 has a 55.7. So it's 1.6 inch longer on an R1 than it is an R6.
What inch makes a difference in some situations?
Oh yeah, it does.
Oh yes,
it does. But it's not.
Yeah, maybe on your
the hooker.
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, it's not like a significant like 3, 4, 5 inch difference. You know, it's
Right.
little
So
one.
therefore, if that's the case, if we're talking an inch in length as far as like the whole bike,
Yep.
I think these motherfuckers are spotting my bike because every time someone comes down the road, they're like looking at my bike, like doing like 3 different takes at it. If we're talking that's only the difference. I don't see why you shouldn't be able to outperform a 600 on a 1,000 in the turns. I think
Well,
it's
it's the
just
rider.
all bullshit. Exactly,
Oh, yeah.
that's my point. Like, you know, when everyone's like, "Oh, with the 600," shut the fuck up, dude. You can like Rex said, you can change the exhaust and make up for the weight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dude, it's
In all
just the rider.
honesty, if you think about it, if the wheelbase to wheelbase difference is only an inch, as far as like, you know, a 600 to 1,000, really, you can get a smaller sprocket and shorter
Yep.
chain, and inch up the fucking tire,
Yeah.
or get a new swing arm, and then what? You got a basic 600 length, you know, dimension with I don't know, twice the power. Like,
Well, and now think about this. Now this is a 2000. So wait, what year is your Vic?
15.
Okay, the 2016 has exactly down to the decimal point 10-inch longer wheelbase than my R1 does.
Right.
But it's also a bagger though too. So I mean, it should be bigger.
Well, the difference is you don't have things hanging off the side, so the bags, the pipes, that sort of thing. Not only that, but your bike has much more rake because 1, the tires, and 2, the design. And if you think about it, your frame, like if you think of the way the back of the bike looks, it sweeps upward. Mine just sweeps out.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
therefore, I'm not gonna. You have much more ground clearance than I do.
Oh yeah.
Not me.
Your bike is
I sit on
higher
my
off
bike
the
and
ground.
get to the ground.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I can lean and scrape my floorboards all day if I want to, but I mean,
and you're not even going to be using the whole tire. Whereas if I'm scraping peg, I am literally on the fucking sidewall.
Right, you're on
funny
the
you
edge.
Yeah.
You're on the rim,
no
dog.
joke. I've scraped my floorboards so many times, bro, and I still got chicken strips on the edges of my tire.
Yeah, but I mean that. But the thing is, your bike isn't meant to be leaning over like my bike.
Right.
Yeah.
Rex can't
That's
even leave
why it
his
makes
bike
it more
that far
fun to
with
ride my
his
bike.
Shut your mouth. Shut the fuck up over there. I'm to the second marker on the sidewall, so you shut up. I ain't trying to be no street Rossi.
Hey. Don't be putting sandpaper to it.
Dude, I swear to God, I felt like I was a.
So I just muted my mic, Rex, and it's not me that's echoing because I heard it while I was muted.
Yeah, I know it is whatever. It's whatever. I don't even care. We can still understand it, so we're good to go. It's not terrible.
Just making sure.
Like if it was noticeable, then or I mean, like if it was really really bad, then yeah, then we'd have to figure it out. But I don't think it's terrible.
Oh my God. I'm so fucking bored, dude.
Got pulled over. Way to fucking. Hey, guess what? Guess who got pulled over on their way home?
6 foot.
No. Who's not in here right now?
Oh,
Everybody.
royalty.
Royalty got pulled over.
He got pulled over. I don't know what for.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. I should send him a text message being like, what's going on?
He literally just sent me a message. Literally just got home on my way home from Cleveland and got pulled over. Still live? Yep, still live.
Still
Ask him how many
He would have he probably would have outran the cops if you didn't have them Q3s.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Hope you bring some aloe vera. You just got burned.
There's some people in here. He's one hell of a bad day. Yeah, he ran out of gas earlier today too.
Oh, no.
And I
Well,
made fun
bad
of him
things come in
instantly.
threes, so.
Oh no, he just responded back. He goes, "Great," because I said everybody knows that he got pulled over. And I'm gonna go, "Yep, everybody knows that you also ran out of gas today too."
You
I'm
know,
gonna send
and
him a text message.
him and I, Mr. Royalty and I were talking earlier this week. It's like, yeah, you guys ready for the Dino Park? And it's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I can't wait to bust Rex's ass again, you know, bust his chops. And now it's like, yep, that's karma for you, man. Now we go.
Ran out of gas and got pulled over all on the same day.
I just sent him a text message.
Damn.
He's gonna come in here and be like, "I fucking hate all of you."
I'm gonna be like you should have took the Q3s off.
I'll be the one over here, like in the corner, like, "Hey, dude, don't hate on me. I just ride a bagger." So.
He's like, "Don't hate on me. This ain't on me. This is everybody else. Fuck you guys."
I'm like, I'm the new guy.
My road.
Oh, I'll take full blame for it. I don't care. It's all
Where's the edge?
He ran out of gas in the middle of nowhere on an on ramp or an exit ramp.
Just watch out, Rex, because he might face reveal you.
I don't give a fuck. Go right ahead.
Hey, you know,
you jackass! God damn it! Quit taking it literally. Fuck.
my face is floating.
Being
around.
a basic motovlogger. God damn it.
Oh my god, don't face reveal me, please. Oh, it's gonna be the end of the world.
I post my face once in a while on Instagram. If you don't catch it by the time I delete it, it's not my problem.
Well, yeah.
Dude, I will tell you guys this. The only time you're ever going to see a face reveal from me is, one, if you're my friend on Facebook, or two, you got my Snapchat, which I only give out personally.
Yeah.
So that's
that's why like a bunch of people are asking me that too.
I mean, wait, what?
Wait, what?
What?
only
like, I only
hookers?
give it out personally. I'm like, yeah, personally to hooker. I mean, what?
Hookers and blow.
Gotta get them dirty snaps, man. Shit. I mean, I don't know nothing about that, but just saying.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen T-Rex's face. I know what he looks like.
Did he send you a
Are
snap?
we missing something?
No, I've been to his house.
No, he was actually at my apartment because he bought my old camera, my T5i.
I'll tell you what. The T-Rex fits the face. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, dang.
Actually, everybody says I look like Edward Norton from American History X, but now I don't have the goatee because I cut most of it off.
Oh, you chopped it?
I don't think me and T-Rex are gonna get along anymore. He's a Canon person.
But I don't have it anymore, so actually I'm really not.
Okay, cool. I can convert you. Get a Nikon, bitch.
Get a Nikon.
Hey, wait. I'm not really big into like the whole camera brands and anything, but I bought his T5 or his Canon.
T5i.
Yeah, and I love it, but that's just my opinion, I guess. So.
Yeah, but I heard Nikons are for cheap people. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
you want to go there, huh?
Oh,
you want to go there? All right. It's okay. I'll let Rev go there because he always goes there. So,
on the other hand,
I can't even be surprised anymore. Rev will say some crazy, like, asinine, fucked up shit, and I'm like, you know what? Like, it's fine because he said it. Like, I would expect nothing less.
You're already numb to the situation, so it's all good.
Oh, I've gone beyond them to that. I'm just like, yeah, okay, next subject. All right.
All right, fuck you, okay?
hey, DeFolbra's even got a T5i.
yes, he does.
So yeah.
See, I'm still on the T3, man. I'm a content creator on a budget, man. Like a really, really strong
Hey,
budget.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
No, when it comes down to the cameras, it's just the body. The bodies are like the smallest part of it compared to like lenses. If you have
It's all about the lenses, dude.
Exactly. You have an expensive lens and throw it on a shitty body, you'd be money.
Yeah, you be in the right area. I mean, you need something decent, like T3 and up, and like the Nikon like D3300. Well, I have a D3300. If you get at least a 3100 and up, you're gonna be fine. Like you just need to learn the basics. You know, your bokeh and your aperture, your ISO, and your shutter speed. As long as you know how to manipulate those three things, pretty much any camera is, especially an SLR or DSLR, is going to be completely fine for you.
Yep.
You know, you got to just know how to use it. That's the main thing.
Is that what she said?
The thing is, we all got to be cinematographers. we all got to be photographers. We all got to be cinematographers. I mean, it comes with the territory, you know.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if you don't know how to do it, you're nobody.
All right.
Even if you do, you're still a nobody.
Hey,
Right.
man, I'm somebody, man. I'm somebody.
That lighting looks good.
My brother has, I don't know what model it is, but my brother has one of the top of the line Nikons, and I've used it once, and I mean I liked it, but I don't know, I kind of like the Canons a little better. So
Yeah, it's all about when I try to mount, it's all about what felt more comfortable in my hand.
Yeah.
God, that's gonna be a setup. I already know.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
What's the size of a Nikon?
Do you grab
Small
it? Do you
hands.
grab it from underneath? Do you cradle it?
Right? Like, do you double hand use it, or are you just a single hand person?
it's small enough that he can get the balls in there too.
You look through one of the pop out fucking lenses. Like, how do you handle it?
All right.
Rough.
The
Yeah,
rev's
teacher,
just
who's
sitting
boss?
over here like, all right.
You gotta learn today.
Hey, there's Mr. I'm late, run out of gas, and get pulled over.
Why don't you
Hey,
What's up?
Hey, remember how you were talking all that shit? Karma's a bitch.
bro?
Hey, what happened? Oh, there he is.
All right, look at this. The shit wasn't my fault, dude.
That's how conversations always start.
Here we
What
go.
happened was,
Here we go.
It wasn't mine yesterday either when I got pulled over doing over 100.
Dude,
Someone pull out the bullshit meter.
what had happened was,
See, what had happened is
I misjudged. All right, I miscalculated, and I thought I had it under control, and I fucked up.
I didn't know I couldn't do that.
So how fast were you going when you got pulled over?
Dude, surprisingly, I was not speeding, dude.
Then why did he get you?
I was not speeding whatsoever. The only reason he pulled me over was because he couldn't see my license plate. And my license plate's legit, like, tough. You can't see it. So that's fine. But I wasn't speeding. Normally, I'm going probably 30 over the speed limit normally.
Yeah.
Today I wasn't. I was just cruising. I drove all the way to fucking Cleveland, which is 2 hours away, and then I rode around with them guys for 6 hours and then rode home. So I was just tired of going over the speed limit. I just wanted to chill.
So what'd you get a ticket for then?
Dude, so listen, he was like, he said, I don't want to be a dick to you, but I won't give you a ticket. He was like, well, you got to change it. And I put it there, but I was like, it fell off on my way back to Cleveland, and I just hurried up and put it together real quick. He was like, I see you don't have a light for the license plate either. I was like, when it fell, it cracked everything. I couldn't piece it together, so I just put it together. He was like, all right. And he walked away. He come back. He was like, do you have your firearm on you? And I'm like, fuck, I forgot all about that. I'm like, yeah, I got it. He was like, okay, I'm gonna let two things slide. I'm not gonna give you a ticket for the license plate, and I'm not gonna harp you about it's the law that you're supposed to tell me that you're carrying. I'm like,
Yeah.
I literally just I was wondering why you pulled me over, and I didn't even think about it.
Dude.
Like, well, just make sure you put a light and fix your license plate, and make sure that you remember to tell the cops if you ever get pulled over again that you have your gun on you.
It's so weird to find out different laws from different state. Like, you're the next state over, and you have to, like, you don't have to tell an officer that you have a firearm on you unless they ask you. If they ask you, then yes, you have to tell them.
So that
Wisconsin's the same way.
But that was my issue. Yep. I thought that was the law. It's like, if he asked, I had to tell him. But if he never asked, I didn't think that I had to tell him.
I would look it up because I don't think you have to.
Yeah.
Hey, Royalty, was it a Ohio State Trooper or was it like a townie?
No, it was a state trooper, Ohio State Trooper.
Oh, you're lucky, dude. Them motherfuckers are dicks.
Well, see, he was like, and that's what he said. He was like, I'm gonna let you know that there's another state trooper up the ways. He's probably gonna pull you over. He was like, but he's more of a dick than I am. I'm like,
Right.
Dude, I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, he was like, no, you're good, man. He was like, so then my license, like, it didn't give it. They never put that I'm registered as a motorcycle. It has my endorsement.
Yeah.
And I never like switched it to put on my license. And he was like, "This is weird. Like, I gotta." He was like, "You got your bike. Like, I got 2 licenses." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, here we go again. Like, I'm done. I'm not gonna go home to my kid. My bike's getting repoed." Like, he was like, "It's just weird. I've never seen it before." He was like, "But everything comes back fine." I'm like, "Cool." He was like, "Just be careful on your way home, man." I'm like, "All right, cool. See ya."
Wow.
I was scared, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared. I had 100 things rolling through my head at once.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Dude, like I've had some very bad encounters with the Ohio State Troopers, especially on the turnpike when I used to do construction all over the country. Like I was coming back from, I can't remember where it was. It must have been right around Greenville, and I got pulled over. I was coming back from Greenville, shot up to the 80-90, the turnpike.
Okay.
And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning because we had just gotten done with the job, and I was speeding. I got pulled over, and the guy sitting there, he's like, "Well, what are you doing out here this late at night?" I said, "Officer, I have all my tools in the car. I'm heading back from a job we just got done. I live in Northwest Indiana, yada, yada, yada." He's like, "All right, well, I'm going to have you step out of the car and we're going to have to conduct a search." I said, "You have no reasonable suspicion to search me, so I do not consent to any searches." He's like, "We can do this the hard way or the easy way." And I'm like, "What is the hard way? You're going to have a dog come out?" He's like, "Yeah, we'll have a dog come out." I said, "Well, you know what? Instead of wasting my time because I want to get home, go ahead." So you know what they did? They took everything out of my vehicle, stripped the vehicle, and I was just sitting there. And then they're, "Oh, we never found anything. Here you go. Here's your registration and everything. You have a nice night." Like, yeah, thank you. You can't help me put my stuff back. You're really freaking cool.
Yeah, they're assholes.
Yeah. That's Wisconsin too. They do the same shit. Like they'll play, "Oh well, we have reasonable suspicion." No, you don't. I wasn't doing anything wrong. "Well, you can either let us search it or we're gonna have a fucking dog come out here." And I actually told them one time I actually had them search. I'm like, "Well, go ahead, call a canine unit." "Oh, wait." And I stood by my car, smoked a cigarette the entire time, waiting for him. Dog got there, never hit on it at all. And he goes, "Sorry for your inconvenience." I go, "That's great. I'm gonna be having a talk with your superior tomorrow."
Mm-hmm.
He didn't like when I said that at all. I go, "Can you give me a business card, please?"
Mm-hmm.
And like the look on his face, he's like you could tell, like the look in his eyes, he's like, I don't fucking like you. You're an asshole. Like, dude, like, sorry, you're the one who was being a dick to me. Like, I was being respectful. You wanted to be a dick about it and fucking search my shit for no reason whatsoever. Then I'm gonna be a dick and call your superior and be like, "Look here, they had the dog come out and he didn't hit on my shit at all. I was doing nothing wrong. I didn't get a ticket out of it either. I didn't even get a warning out of it."
No,
So I'm like, really?
Dicks.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
and now let's not get this twisted though either. I don't think that all cops are bad. I'm not on that thing of, "Oh, fuck all the cops. Cops are all a bunch of dicks." No, it's a minority.
Exactly.
It is a very slim minority.
I'm fucking Mexican. They see me and they're like, "Oh, drug dealer."
Cartel.
Fuck, you're almost whiter than me.
That is
right. I was gonna say he looks more of a white boy than anything.
It's just the lighting. Look at him. He is white.
Yeah.
If he shaved the few chin pubes that he's got growing there, yeah, he'd be a white boy.
and that fucking I don't know about just that. I think if he shaved that fucking man, that fucking hideous mustache.
Porn stash.
You're a hater.
Hey, that's a Q3. Them are Q3 mustaches.
Oh, dude. That's borderline Ron Jeremy stash. Dude.
Damn.
No, man. Dude,
New intro coming out.
I was just talking to somebody that I rode with in Cleveland, Roby. He rolls with Michelin, and I told him about the whole T-Rex issue and
Oh God.
And I was like, dude, like I don't see, because he was like, dude, he literally said the exact same thing you said. I live behind Michelin. I'm like, and that's when I was like, oh, here we go, T-Rex. Like, I'm like, no, it's just he lives behind fucking Michelin and he won't get off of them. He's like, oh, neither will I. I will murder. I will murder anyone. Literally, he said, I will murder anyone that talks bad about Michelin. I'm like, I'm not gonna talk bad about him if you're gonna murder somebody. I was just gonna say that I don't care for him. I don't want to ride with him.
Yeah.
Right.
But there was another guy that rode Pirelli front and then Dunlop on the back, and he said the same thing that I said. You know, he loves them. He's gonna go Pirelli on the back, but he's in an R6. So they're cheap. I think he said he got the front for like $90 Pirelli. That's pretty cheap. That's really cheap for Pirelli.
I was going to say that sounds like a lower level.
Oh, I have no clue. I don't know exactly what they were exactly. I just knew they were Pirelli.
I don't know. Hey, T-Rex wants to get super courses just to turn them up on the.
I don't want fucking super courses for the street. Fuck, I'll be replacing them in 2,000 miles.
Less than that.
Shit.
Why don't you just get Q3s, bro?
I would not go down to that fucking shit level.
But that's like driving around then, right? Drops the HP.
Oh shit, Ray's here.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, he did make
What's
it.
up,
Yay. Captain, is your internet fixed or?
Hello.
Hello? No.
Captain?
No, guess not.
Okay.
He literally sent me a text and said, ever since fucking Royalty joined, his fucking shit's been dropping out. Way to go. Way to go. How you feeling, Ray? How was your ride?
The only reason your internet messed up is because I'm hooked up to Walmart. Walmart's right behind the house. So
That sounds about right.
Hey, did you go down there to ride with the Fast Boys?
Oh no, dude! Actually, I tried to get hold of them dudes, and they kind of was like, "Dude, you're too slow. Fuck off." I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool, sweet, awesome."
Wow.
No, I did try to get a hold of R1 Kelly, but he was going on a group ride with some other guys in Southern Ohio. So
Yeah.
well, in 650E, I try to get a hold of him every time I plan on going out there. He's not much of a guy that's going to reply.
Is he back there or is he still in Cali? Because last thing I knew, he was in Cali.
Well, he was in Cali, and that's probably why he didn't respond. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying he just doesn't respond, but I think he was just busy. Normally, he's a busy guy. But
He was supposed to, when he bought that EBR, he came up, he did that video where he came up to look at him first, and then he was going to come back and buy it and pick it up. So I sent him a message. I was like, when next time you come back to East Troy, I was like, let me know. I know where that's at. I'll come ride with you for a little bit. He's like, oh yeah, I'll let you know. I never heard from him.
I talked to R1 Kelly, and he said the same thing. 650 is just a fucking busy dude, bro. He does not settle down.
No, he seems like he's just all hyper and ready to go.
Yeah, he really is. And R1 Kelly's the same way, but he's chill. He's chill. But Rodolock, dude, he's a bum, dude. He was supposed to come ride with us, and like, no, I'm just gonna chill and watch some MotoGP. I'm like, what?
Hey, speaking of which, can we get into that topic right now, real quick? Who won today?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
Vinales, 2 in a row.
Oh, no shit.
Oh shit.
Vinales won again.
Wow.
Who came in second?
Rossi.
That's my boy.
I don't know. It's funny because remember last.
Did Honda crash?
What's that?
Did Honda crash?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Doesn't Rossi run Metzler's?
No, I don't think so.
I think he runs Pirelli's. I think
it's either Pirelli or Michelin's. I think
he's on Pirelli's.
I think Liquid rides this. This is what Liquid rides right here.
Whoa.
Damn. Hey, put that down. Your son's right there, man.
Hey, you're supposed to keep a PG in front of him, no?
Right. Hey, what stand do you have on the front of your R1?
What? I'm sorry.
Does your stand on your R1 go up into the triple tree?
looks like it.
Yeah.
Did you have to move your brake lines and everything to get that thing to fit?
No.
I had to take the bracket off of my R1 for mine to fit into the triple tree.
No, the only issue I have, mine's lowered. But the only issue I have is when. Oh wow, yeah. The only issue I have is this piece here. This rubs against it. It's got some paint issue right there. So I gotta take it off. And I didn't notice, but my fairing is cracked all the way across here.
Oh,
Damn.
That's no
because-
bueno.
That's because I ride fucking hard. I just want you to know that. I ride hard.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Doesn't the girlfriend help you out with that?
As long as you
where is she? I know she's listening.
I know some of
Sure
these
she's
dudes.
listening.
Some
No,
of
I'm gonna
these
say
dudes-
hi right now.
She's not. Shayna. Oh, you're in the room here.
Hey, did you ever send them stickers out?
Yes, I did actually. So whoever's here that asked for stickers, in the side chat, I did send stickers out. I sent them out a couple days ago, so you guys should be getting them. And if you don't get them, please let me know because I'm going to murder somebody at the post office.
Well, not to. I mean,
You can go postal.
instead of the PO box, I gave you my real address this time.
Yeah,
So-
I sent them all out, man. You guys should all get them.
So
Awesome.
if you use the liquid ice on the envelope and it doesn't get to me, that's probably why.
Yeah, send it just to my name.
Well, I did. Man, you guys just really just kill me. I did. T-Rex is like, well, you should have used my real name. I'm like, well, I didn't. I just, I didn't know I was going to use T-Rex and send them the address. I didn't know. He's like, well, that's probably why they're not going to.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Well, if the post office people see it, I mean, they kind of can put two and two together because I had to go down there and pick up a package before and it had the liquid ice on it. And they're like,
yeah.
who's liquid ice? I was like, oh, yeah. And I had to
That's
explain
amazing.
everything. And
that's why I told T-Rex. I said, why don't you call the place you were at before and say, hey, if you get mail by T-Rex, they for me because it's me.
You know what? Oh, hold on. You know what the fucked up thing is about saying that too? And I thought about this earlier yesterday. Is that they put a thing in my mailbox like a week into March saying vacant.
oh, wow.
So I probably wasn't getting half the mail I should have been getting.
You should have went up to the
Shit.
office with a knife and been like, "Bitch,
I'm not Mexican, okay?
I'm gonna carry a knife."
By the way, you want to know what tires Valentino Rossi's running? He's
Correct.
running Michelin's.
They're sponsored by Michelin.
Damn.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm not
Exactly.
going to Rossi right now and be like, bro, listen, I got to
Dude, I'm still dead set. I'm gonna give the Corsa 2s a try.
Of course, the twos are good.
Yep.
I don't hate on brands because it's just like, everybody loves whatever they got. And
Yeah.
one might be better than the other. And one might I like to try out different tires until I find one that I really love. So.
Yeah.
But so far, like I said earlier, Rex, I run
Give me
Angel
a second,
GTs on my CBR and I love them, but I had to try something different with the R1. But if all else fails, I'll be going back to them.
Yeah. Let's hear from Ray. I haven't heard much from Ray. Or are you having coughing attacks?
I keep muting myself. Well, I have Michelin Pilot fucking shit tires on the R3 right now, and I have no confidence in them. So I'm planning on getting some Diablos. I heard those are
Ooh,
pretty good for the R3s. So
nice.
No.
God
What's
damn it.
wrong with you?
We got a Mexican in here. Say hi.
Oh.
Say hi to Mr. Royalty.
Oh, he's gonna hear all that too.
Hola. ¿Cómo estás?
You can say hi to his wife. Say hi.
Don't take my good Facebook.
Wow, she doesn't want to say hi because she talks to his wife on Facebook.
His girlfriend?
Yeah.
I don't think wife yet.
Hey, they've been together forever, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
It's close enough. Extra 4,000 a month for S20. See, and I've heard good things about the S20 and the S21 battle axes, but I don't know. After having the fucking BO16s, on my ZX6 that I used to have, dude, that left a bad taste in my mouth.
What's up, Yama Hobbit?
How was your ride today with that whole coughing situation going on?
I didn't even ride today, to be honest.
No shit.
Didn't you post a picture earlier today?
Oh, that was from Friday when this whole thing's all started. So I've been down for the count.
Yeah, and how was the weather today? It had to have been warmer than it was here.
Dude,
it was 70 here.
Yeah, 76 degrees.
Dude, we almost got up to 80 today. It was absolutely gorgeous. Like there was no way around it. The tires were loving it, man. I'm down to the wear bars after all of us were ripping after the weekend. Like, that's one thing that I will not shirk. I don't care how long the tires last me as long as I can grip it, especially with what's going on. And there's more rides to come like that. Like the reunion ride, dude, them some fast boys, and we closed down 355.
I ran with an RC8 the other day. Woo!
Wow.
I'll tell you what, though, I think that bike might have had me, but I'm not going to admit to it.
Of course you won't.
Nope, never. He was on my stomping grounds. I won.
Hey, Joe Ryder, thanks for the sub, man. I just got the email update. Awesome, man. Thanks you a lot.
Speaking of getting a new sub, hey, Joe Ryder, thanks for the sub.
Yep. Well,
anyways,
really quiet.
just to clear things up, I might say Mexican here or there. I'm not racist. I just like to joke around with royalty. It's just
all fun.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am fully fucking racist. I don't know what you're talking about. No, totally kidding.
I'm only racist towards him because he runs Q3s and not Metzlers. But I mean,
by the way, everybody, I'm only joking. Please don't. I don't want to lose half my subs tonight because I said that, and I probably will now.
Stop lying. You have a wall for your house.
It's been nice knowing you, people.
Actually, I will admit, I'm sorry. I am racist towards him because I do want to 09 R1, and he's got to rub it in my face. And I just don't like that.
Shit.
Hey, Yamaha hates white people.
What?
Hey, man, it's just a big birthmark. Don't hate.
I love everybody.
I hate everybody.
Oh, man.
So how spoiled am I going to be after my R1 test ride?
Oh, dude, you're not going to want to go back on your R3. You are going to fucking hate it. I'm telling you.
Wait. That's Ray, right?
Yeah.
That's okay. You're going from an R3 to an R1.
Well, he's test riding.
He's about to see the light. He's about to see the light.
I have to give you mad props for that because I mean, once you hit that R1 status, dude, you ain't gonna want to go back.
I will add one thing to that whole thing is throttle control.
True story.
Yes.
Please
be easy on the throttle.
Ease into it.
Just throttle control, because if you crash in the R1, I will cry my eyes out.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did you ever find out what year it was for sure?
No. The kid's brother's out of town, so when he gets back in town, I'll meet up with him and everything.
I'm almost
positive.
No, I think it's an 0203.
Oh, okay. That's heavy.
That's what the headlight looks like. Anyways, is an 0203.
Is it fuel injected?
Yeah, it's fuel injected.
It's an 03 then.
Oh, yeah. 02 was fuel injected.
I don't.
Trust me, I looked on Wikipedia.
Okay,
that's where I was looking for the headlights because he sent me a picture of it. I'm like, all right, well, I guess now I got to go on fucking Wikipedia and see which headlights look the same. And I'm like, well, 0203.
Why you got exactly royalty?
I'm sorry,
you racist.
Dude, I had to mute myself after Yamaha's comment. Crack ass, cracker.
I do have to. I do have to get out of here, man. Unfortunately, Mrs. Royalty is not happy that I was gone so long, and she is That spent some time.
She's like, "Dame la chicleta."
Crack the whip on him. Crack that whip on him.
Can you guys see
man.
that hole? Hold on. Look at this.
Whoa.
Look at the hole in that. Can you see it?
No.
Oh damn.
You could buff it out.
Wow, I can't know.
What the hell did you do?
I think what had happened was it was cracked before because it was super low, and the nose was touching it, and I think it just cracked itself when the guy that I bought it from drag raced it. And I think every time it came up and he put it down the nose, bent the thing, he cracked it.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
I think today I did the same thing. Shocks gave in and crushed it and cracked it. I know I keep telling everybody I'm gonna post videos. And I'm trying my hardest to do it. But this is one video that I will post is what happened today. It was fucking enough. I loved today. Today was awesome. I know in Toledo we have nothing but straight roads. So in Cleveland it was fucking awesome because there was twisties and I loved it.
I heard Cleveland roads are just nasty.
There's definitely going to be videos up on my Instagram and YouTube. But I have to go. I'm sorry, T-Rex.
No worries, man. Go make your wife, girlfriend, whatever you want to call it. Make her happy. That's all that matters.
Definitely.
I know how it works.
I will be on time next weekend, I promise.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna be too.
Because I'm not here, so everyone has to fill in. And everybody in the side chat, I'm sorry I'm leaving. I will be back next Sunday. Everybody here, have fun. And I will see you next weekend.
It's all good, man.
Be
You
safe,
have a good
man.
one,
Enjoy.
Royalty.
All right, see you later.
I'll get a hold of you later, man.
Yep, definitely, guys. Have fun.
Hey, don't feel bad because it's after 9 and I got to bounce too.
No worries.
Hey,
Who the fuck else is turning into a pumpkin? God
work
damn.
day,
Liquid.
early
Liquid.
ass in the morning.
See, and this is why, like, everybody was all like, "Oh, why are you doing it so early? Like, it's only 5 o'clock when you start on the West Coast." Yeah, it's also fucking 7 o'clock in Central Time, and it's 8 o'clock fucking Eastern Time. And some people got to work in the morning, so I'm trying to be respectful to them.
Yep.
Right.
Like, come on,
like episode two, we were on for a long
late.
fucking time, and then we had the after party afterwards.
Like,
So-
I felt fucking bad.
With all that being said, Rex, I appreciate you letting me join, even though I was the first one to help, since everybody else was late.
Hey,
But
man, you can't take me away from my
everybody,
time too.
everybody be safe and ride to your maximum strength and power and all that other good shit. And Ray, when you test ride that R1, be easy on the throttle, dude. That's all
definitely.
I gotta say. Just take it easy.
All right,
So,
will do.
I will. I'll be in next week. So y'all
All right,
have a good
Liquid.
night.
You have a good night, man.
You say, man.
All right,
bud.
Peace out.
And we're down to 4.
Dun,
And
dun,
cruising
dun,
still,
dun.
cruising. Fucking, he sent me a message before too. He was like, "Oh, I should probably be home by like 6," which would have been like 2 hours ago. Oh, actually,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hold on. That would have been an hour ago.
Living it up. Cruz was living it up with Vegas Girl, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was having fun.
Yeah, that was what's up. I saw some of the pictures.
I think he
Yeah.
went out there for the what ride was that? I want
It
to
was
say
the Rough Riders.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Rough Riders meetup or something like that. That was really cool. I like those pictures that he had.
Right. That was pretty sweet.
That one spot with all that graffiti, dude. I had to ask Vegas Girl where that was at, because if I'm ever on the West Coast, dude, that's it. I'm heading out that way and I'm grabbing lots of fucking pictures around that place.
Oh yeah.
That's the one thing, considering I live next to Gary, Indiana, you figured there'd be graffiti all over the place, but you know where all the graffiti is? On them bullshit fucking trains that you guys are hearing every 10 minutes.
Yeah, that'll happen.
So is it true that Gary smells like a toilet?
Gary smells like the mixture of a toilet and your grandmother's house.
Oh yes.
Oh
So
shit.
mothballs. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, dude, back in the day, Gary used to be gorgeous. Like in the 70s, like, you know, the people that I talked to that were around when US Steel was booming, like it was absolutely gorgeous. Downtown was one of the most gorgeous places in Northwest Indiana, but it's just gone to hell in a handbasket. And they're trying to, but on average, you walk down a block and I would say probably 50% of the houses on that block are either condemned or demoed.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean it's not as bad as Detroit. Like Detroit, it's one in two houses are burnt the fuck down,
Dude. Yeah. I went on Google Maps and I put the little guy just on some random street in Detroit, and the whole block was like all boarded up, fucking like half the houses were burnt. It was crazy.
Well, you know what I heard, and actually my little brother Yama Blue, and if you guys want to check out his channel, it's yama.blue. He actually was telling me that the governor of Detroit is actually trying to make all the houses that were condemned and burned down and stuff, they're going to demo them and they're going to make a giant fucking like urban garden.
Wow.
For like
That's
growing
weird.
produce and stuff. And I'm like, okay, like what is that going to do? You're going to give people jobs? Like what is this going to be?
Right.
Garden City and no
Right.
longer Motor City?
Yeah, no shit. It still doesn't help your fucking crime and everything else. So I don't know what you're
No.
really helping. All you're doing
No.
is making more shit for more people to steal.
Right?
Like, and I ain't trying to, I'm not trying to be fucking mean about it or bring fucking Detroit down, but come on, man. Look at the fucking crime rate in Detroit. I mean, it's not
it's
not on
terrible.
a level of Chicago, but it's still pretty fucking bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at crimes per capita, Flint is actually higher than Detroit and Chicago. Like Chicago stepped up a lot and Detroit fell down, but Flint, Michigan is one of the roughest places in the United States.
Where's New York in that list?
Dude, New York ain't got nothing.
No.
New York ain't got nothing on Detroit. You can say all you want, but there ain't no way. There ain't no way.
And the thing is, like, you look at it per capita though too. Look at how many people live in and around New York versus Flint, Chicago, or Detroit. Like, it's fucking 10 times more in New York than all of those cities combined.
Yep.
But now you look at the fucking crime and murder rate, and it's like 100 times more than New York because there's more people in New York, so the crime rate looks smaller.
Mhm.
Yeah, but if you go to certain areas,
Oh yeah, not to go there.
See, but here's the thing: is there is no areas in Detroit.
there is no good place.
there is none. Like maybe by old Joe Louis Arena, and you're only going there to see a hockey game, and that's about fucking it.
He's like, everything is the Bronx. Everything.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. I
But
couldn't.
Even the crime rate in Gary has gone down a lot more. Like I'm actually starting to venture into Gary a lot more and not see as much heat. Like one of the friends of mine, she was riding her Trans Am through and she got carjacked and dude pistol whipped her right in the face and jacked her car.
Jesus.
Shit.
At a
She fucking-
stoplight. And that was like 7 years ago. And now I'm actually safe enough to ride down. Obviously, I'm packing either a blade or a gat.
Yeah.
But I'm a little bit more relaxed. I'm not keeping my head on a swivel. I'm just like, all right, let's go find some places, let's shoot up to the
Right.
beach. But yeah.
Christ.
Like when I heard somebody tell me when I first moved down to Northwest Indiana that Gary was the murder capital of the world, I laughed in their face. I said, please, child, please.
Child, please.
But you don't know what rough is.
Christ. So going back to what fucking royalties cop stop about the gun thing, it brings up kind of a funny little story. So was this last year or the year before? I think it was the year before last. It might have been last year. I don't remember. There was a group of us. It was 5 guys on bikes, and then 4 buddies of ours in a couple different cars. One of them had a built-up Evo. Another one had a B5 Audi. Just some fast shit. They're decently fast shit. Like they weren't keeping up with us, but either way, like we were going down to the track, which is fucking 30 minutes from me at the max, just to go do some runs and shit. Well, all of us on bikes were fucking around. We were weaving, in and out and fucking around with our friends, flipping them off and shit like that. Well, we get off in the city, and now, mind you, the exit that you take, it's a highway the entire way through the city, but it drops down to 25. And then right when you get to the outskirts of town to get to the track, it's back up to 55. Well, all of a sudden, we get like right in the middle of the town, and a cop going by us fucking swings around and gets behind us. And I'm talking in a headset with 2 of the guys that are on bikes. So I'm like, you know what? You guys just go ahead. I have my full motorcycle endorsement and I have my fucking insurance. So I'm good. Well, then all of a sudden I'm sitting in the back of them and the cars dropped way behind us. Like they were a half mile or more behind us. So all of a sudden we come down into this little like valley in the road, and then it comes back up. Well, a fucking SUV cop goes by, and I look in my mirror and I see lights come on, turns behind the other cop, lights go off, and I'm like, okay, what the fuck is going on? All of a sudden we pass a third cop right before we hit the roundabout, which is after that it's 45 and then to 55. Third cop goes past, pulls a U-turn, and I'm like, we're getting fucking pulled over. So I start slowing down because I'm like, I'm not fucking doing over the speed limit. Like I'm gonna fucking not break the law at all. So everybody else starts going ahead. All of a sudden I hear bloop bloop. All right, I'll pull over. Now, mind you, I literally can see the track from where I'm pulled over. I'm like, all right. So I fucking turn the bike off, put the stand down, pull my fucking gloves and helmet off. All 3 of them get out. The first guy walks up and he goes, "Oh, you got your license on you?" "Yeah." I'm like, "What's going on?" He goes, "Yeah, we normally wouldn't pull somebody over for this, but we got numerous calls from people driving on 41 that there were a group of bikes with a group of cars weaving in and out of traffic, flipping them off and a bunch of other shit." And I go, "Oh yeah, I was with all the guys on the bikes." And he goes, "Oh, what about the 4 cars that that you were supposedly quote unquote entangled with?" And I go, "Oh, you mean those 4 cars?" As they roll past. I'm like, "No, they're all our friends too." And the second cop goes, "Are you one of the guys with the gun on you?" I lifted up my jacket and I go, "Nope, those are my other 2 friends," because the other 2 had concealed carries, but they were both open carrying, so they had it on their side. And the cop goes back to his car to check my ID and all that shit, make sure it's all good. The other 2 cops walk up and I'm bullshitting with them about fucking bikes and going to the track and racing and everything else. All of a sudden the other cop comes back, he gives me a license back, he goes, "You're good to go. Have a good day." He goes, "Try not to do anything too stupid on your way home." I go,
nice.
And all 3 of them are like, "We know you guys are just having fun with each other. If you guys are all friends, then we get that." I'm like, "Yeah, we were just having fun. Didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal." But yeah, I got instantly asked, like, "You don't have a gun on you by chance, do you?" I just lifted up my jacket. "Nope, not me.
Nope.
Sorry, wasn't me."
Well, even if I wanted to, in freaking New York, you ain't gonna get no concealed license, no carry.
Oh shit, it's fucking easy in Wisconsin. Fuck, they have courses every week.
You can't get shit over here.
Well, it's New York, that's why.
Yeah.
You got to remember, I'm in a Republican-controlled state. We like our guns.
Oh hell
yeah! Rick vouch for that.
Oh yeah.
I'm stuck in the middle of paperwork just to get a freaking permit.
I was gonna say for you, it's probably just like it is in California. Like you want a gun, you're basically fucked. Like, too bad.
Yeah, I've got my own little arsenal.
Oh, I'm sure. I sadly don't. but I know plenty of people that do, so I'm good to go.
Yeah, I have yet to
I know
see
whose house I'm going to hit up.
The shitty thing is I could get a legal gun very easily.
Oh
But
yeah,
legal gun is fucking pain ass.
Oh yeah.
which and that's what I find the most funny about them wanting to, like before Trump got into office, and we're not going to get into that debate either.
Yeah.
Because I don't even want to touch that
Yeah.
subject at all. But like, you look at before that, they were like, "Oh, we need stronger gun control laws," blah 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 blah. But yet, then you look at the flip side of it, you could get an illegal gun in 5 minutes. If you were in Chicago, if you could find the right person in Chicago, Detroit, New York, wherever, you could get a fucking gun. If you had cash on you, could literally get any gun you wanted within an hour.
Wait, so I don't need cash. Give it to me and put me on a plan, I guess.
Yeah, and I mean, like with that argument, I always say, what is the point on gun control when criminals don't follow laws, which is why they are a criminal.
Exactly.
Here's your fucking sign, genius.
Right.
Oh man, I can't rob them. They said no guns here. Gun safe.
Right. No. Well, they don't have guns, so it makes them safer. Like, we'll just leave them alone. It's like, no, dude.
They know you're an easy target. Period. They know that you're not defending yourself. So
go ahead. You rob someone in like Vegas. You can't rob someone in Vegas. They all have open carry.
Right.
And it's like Chicago. The reason why the gun crime and shit in Chicago is so big is because they have regulated it so much to where they're making it so hard for law-abiding citizens to get it. So all the gangsters and thugs are just going out and they're just popping shit off left and right.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right about that. Shit. Fucking grandma shit your ass in Vegas. You think
it got so bad around our area, like where I'm in very close proximity. Like, to put it in perspective, last night, where I'm at in Northwest Indiana, it took us an hour the way we were riding to get to Schaumburg, which should take you like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I'm that close to Chicago. Like, I can take the Skyway and be downtown in 45 minutes.
Holy shit! Yeah, you are really close to it.
Yeah. So like, even the regulation is transferring over here. I watched my hometown cops have a poor old lady dragged out of a car, searching her car.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
Poor old lady
surprised. Yeah, see, and that's the worst part too, like you get pulled over, like look at some of these people that have gotten pulled over. Now again, it comes into that, like that small percentage of bad cops, like take for example that Air Force dude that got fucking shot because he had his wallet in his hand. Oh, well, they thought it might have been a gun. What?
Can you fit a wallet?
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about? Like,
what kind of gun is that?
You're just trying to justify the fact that your cop shot a half black dude that was getting out of his car, that was in the Air Force, that was doing nothing wrong. Like,
dude, it's totally different when you're dealing with, like, for example, the veteran part of me. I have had to point a weapon at a child because they were holding a weapon.
Yes.
The rules of engagement states that a civilian holding a weapon is no longer considered a civilian. They are considered a threat.
Yeah.
Like, there's a big difference. Somebody holding something in their hand, you can make out a wallet versus you can making out a gat in somebody's hand.
Yeah.
So that bullshit, don't even give me that. You have zero discipline when it comes to a weapon, Mr. John Q. Public.
Oh yeah, exactly. And that's go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, they're just too easily to pull out that gun very easily these days.
Yeah, and you know what, I kind of understand, like pulling a gun, and having it there, but especially with how much bullshit has happened with cops, especially good cops. Like, so many good cops get killed every fucking day just because they're doing their job, and because some guy has some beef with some dickhead cop, so he takes it out on another cop that didn't do anything wrong. Like, but then you have them shitty fucking cops that are literally willing to shoot first, ask questions later, and then cover it up.
Right.
Like, that's what makes it bad. And
like, Go ahead.
Oh no, that was all I had.
Well, I mean, how many people have seen that video of the interview with the chick whose family member robbed that old lady's house or robbed that old dude's house, and then the sister or whatever? Well, how else is he supposed to get money?
Oh, yeah.
It's like, get a fucking job.
Well, and to bring that up too, look at those 3, what were they, teenagers that broke into that house, and the homeowner's kid shot and killed all 3 of them with an AR, and the fucking grandfather of one of them said, "Well, that's not a fair fight." Really?
Not a fair fight. You broke an house.
Right.
Like, it's sad that people think that you can just do whatever the fuck you want to whoever you want. Like, dude, let me tell you, like I've been saying for years that I'm going to get a concealed carry at some point. I still haven't yet, but I will at some point get my concealed carry, and I will carry, especially when I'm on the bike, because they're like, and all of you guys, I'm sure, can vouch for this, that you go riding sometimes and you might get in some dicey fucking areas and you don't even realize it until you're already in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like, and it's cases like that. Like, and my stepdad owns a 44 Magnum, 22 long, 22 short, and 32 5-shot, which, yeah, that's, you ain't finding that shit anywhere.
Damn.
But like, I've told my mom I'm getting a concealed carry, and every time I ride the bike, I will be carrying wherever I decided that I want to carry it. It's going to be carried. And she goes, "Well, why? Oh, you're going to do it. That's just risking your own life." I'm like, "Mom, I would rather need it, or I would rather have it and never have to pull it out than need it and not have it on me."
Right. It's like insurance, dude. It's insurance.
Exactly.
That's exactly what it is.
Well, and this was another one, and I'm gonna totally steal this from a movie. And I said this to my mom. I'm like, "Mom, what about a spare tire in your car, or that fire extinguisher that's sitting 10 feet over?"
You never want to use it.
Well, and I said, "What about the fire extinguisher that's in the kitchen?" I'm like, "Well, why do you have that then?" "Well, what happens if the fire starts?" I go, "Exactly, same case and scenario." I'm like, "It's a different scenario, but it's the same point. You have that in case you need it. A gun is the exact same thing. Like, you have it in case you need it. You pray that every law-abiding citizen, they don't want to have to pull a gun out and shoot somebody. You never want to do that, but if you have to do it, if that's your life or somebody else's life in jeopardy, you're gonna fucking do it, and then you're literally gonna do what everybody else will. You're gonna shoot until you don't need to shoot anymore, and then the gun is gonna go straight on the ground."
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it's bound to happen. I mean, the whole thing. People are way too huggy, feely, touchy. Like, "Oh, I don't need it. You don't need it. That's violence." No, it's not violence. I'm just defending myself and preparing myself to defend myself. So, your phone call that you're gonna make to the police if something were to arise, if that motherfucker is holding a gun, you are dead, and they are bringing a coroner.
Yep.
After those cops get there.
Yep. That's exactly it.
The response time from the phone call and calling the authorities when you can defend yourself, and then let them do their investigation to find out that you have defended yourself and properly done it.
Exactly.
It's because they live in a false world that they believe that everything could be cookies and cream. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Back in 2015, we had this guy, one single guy, kept eluding police for about 2 weeks. He was literally playing like real life Grand Theft Auto.
I think I seen a video like that.
Dude, like, it would be all over the news. Like, they would say that they found him, they're chasing him, and then boom, gone. So
like a ninja.
Dude, we had choppers like almost every night. And I'll tell you, me and my dad, we were strapped every night. You know, we'd be out by the fire because they live next to a cornfield. So, you know, there were stories of the guy breaking into houses, stealing cars. And, you know, me and my dad were, you know, strapped up every night just waiting for the dude.
Yeah.
Let me get your car. Oh shit.
Oh, fucking picked the wrong person today.
My
Right?
bad. I didn't know.
Well, and and here's another thing too, like, and you don't see media coverage about this, but not a lot of it anyways, compared to like other random dumb shit. But look at look at that concealed carry a guy that was down. Where was that? Down south, like Atlanta or something like that. When that dude fucking took that cop hostage, and the dude
Oh yeah.
up out of nowhere, fucking
yeah.
pulled his gun on him, shot him twice, put the gun on the ground, and literally put his hands behind his back, dropped onto his knees, like he knew exactly what to do. Like he's like, I'm not gonna. Like he took the shots he needed to do to save that cop's life, and then went, you know what? Come search me. My gun's right there. I'm not gonna shoot anybody else. I'm not gonna do anything out of my, what I need to do. Like, and you want to take those rights away? Why?
Right.
Because that cop would be dead if it wasn't for that guy.
Right. That dude should be praised for the rest of his life.
Exactly. And it took like fucking like the dude didn't have to go to jail or anything, but it took like a week before it even before they cleared him. And they had dash cameras and everything else fucking showing exactly what happened. Like, if you can see from fucking cameras, from camera crews and fucking dash cameras, that this dude was justified in what he did to save somebody else's life, it should be open and shut. Like, you should literally go in the next day, give your statement, cop gives his statement, you corroborate with the fucking film, and you're done. Period.
Right. Yeah. In a case like that, if you're a law-abiding citizen that uses force upon like that degree, 24 hours maximum you should be in holding. That's it. 24 hours, because that gives them enough time to look over what evidence they have, what they can prove that you did the right thing, and then release them. That's
Exactly.
it.
Exactly.
Like, if I got to discharge a weapon and spend a night in jail and it saves somebody's life and my family's life, then by all means, hey, lock me up.
Oh, yeah.
Lock me up 24 hours and then let me out the next day.
Exactly. Yeah, this, and the worst part about all that is you just have all these people that again, like you said, Rev, is that they live in a fucking fairy tale cookies and fucking magic land. Like, oh, it's never gonna happen to me. Well, what happens when it is you?
Right. By that time, it's too late.
Exactly. And that's exactly it. Like, people need to honestly, like, you're living in a fairy tale land where it may never happen. You're right. It may never happen. Like, you may never be in that situation. But what if you are in that situation and now everything that you stood against would have saved your life because you stood against it, though? Now you may be dead. You may be lying dead in the street because you stood against it.
One of the worst feelings, I think, is I have a concealed carry, and there's been times where, I'd be out on the bike and I'd find myself in a sketchy area, but I was not carrying. And one of the worst feelings is knowing that you can and that you have the ability to, and you just happen not to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's dude, like, fuck.
That is the worst feeling. That is just like the, oh shit, I'm unprepared. I don't know what to fucking do.
Yeah.
And I mean, look, it is what it I don't know, dude. That's the worst feeling in the world. Like, sometimes when I have my moments, like, I still sleep with my 380 underneath my pillow at times, just because it settles me down, it calms me down. It's like, okay, that's there. I've had a sketchy day. I need this. I need this to just feel safe.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I understand, like, some people's concern, I guess, because, like, there are so many, and I don't want to even say it like this, but I'm going to say it anyways. Like, there are fucking nut jobs.
Oh, hell yeah.
That are not diagnosed, and that's what sucks. But the thing is you can't, just because there is, we'll say 5% of all gun owners, of all fucking legal registered gun owners, 5% have mental problems to the point where they could go and do a Columbine or a San Bernardino or something like that. You can't, just because of a fraction of of people, you can't take away other people's stuff. And I saw this on fucking Facebook earlier today, and this was a perfect fucking reference. And they said it was literally a meme that said, so all of these people think that Trump supporters are racist and everything else because you want to ban Muslims, but yet there's millions of Muslims and there's millions of Muslims around the world and they haven't committed crimes. And it said, that's funny because there's millions of gun owners and they haven't done anything wrong either, but yet you want to punish them.
Right.
It's the same fucking thing. Like, you can't stand on one side of it and not the other. You can't you literally can't throw fucking glass. You can't throw stones in a glass house, especially when you're saying one thing is okay and one thing's not, but yet they're the exact same principle.
Well, you could throw stones if you have a fucking machine gun on the roof. Then you could do what the fuck you want.
Oh, sure. Then you can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah, that's very true.
Yep. Well, I mean, there's a lot of other things too. I mean, you know, we talk about it in generalities, but I'm going to get really specific with you, because if you are diagnosed mentally disabled because of PTSD when you separate from the military, did you know that you are unable to own a weapon? Period.
Yeah. I've heard that. Yeah.
I didn't
know. What bullshit is that? The
motherfucker
that fought for your country, that knows how to operate and use a firearm better than anybody else on the planet, and you can't have him own a weapon?
Yeah.
Like, I want that dude to have my back versus a little kid that he goes out to the range and shoots a little bit.
Yeah.
And he's an 11-year-old.
Yeah, and then you got to look at the difference too. Is, you know, like between the two is, okay, so what happens when something actually happens? Like say some other country decides to invade the U.S. Which one of those people is going to actually have which one of those two right there? We'll take those two. We'll take a fucking ex-service member that was denied being able to own guns because he had PTSD versus a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old kid that does have it. You still put a gun in both of their hands, and you tell me which one of them is going to have the balls to actually shoot at somebody else. It ain't going to be the fucking teenager. It ain't going to be at all. I can tell you that right now. They ain't going to have the balls to pull the trigger. You can tell me until you're blue in the face that they will, but if you put those two together, the one that's got the fucking experience, that knows exactly what they have to do and knows the rules of engagement, they're gonna fucking take it. They're gonna take that shot every fucking time, and the other person's not.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, I'll even put myself in this. Put me with a military veteran. They're gonna pull the trigger before I am, but I'm still gonna pull the trigger. But they're not even gonna think about it. Right. They are not gonna think for a second about it. They are literally gonna pull the trigger and think about it later, or basically shoot first, ask questions later. That's what they're going to do. Yeah. I'm going to have that split second where I have the thought of, do I need to do this or not? And then I'm going to go, yes, I do. Bam. And then I'm going to pull the trigger. Like, I still have that. I have that mindset of, if I need to do this, then I'm going to do it.
Yeah. If I need to do it, I'm going to get it done.
Exactly.
Get it done.
It's not going to be easy by any means. And I'm probably not going to cope with it quite as well as somebody that's already had to do it. But then I'm going to stop and think about it and go, well, that was my life in somebody else's hands. So, of course, I'm going to it's self-preservation, period. That's what kicks in, is self-preservation. You're thinking of yourself at that point. You ain't thinking about somebody else that's trying to kill you. You're thinking about yourself trying to kill them. That's basically what it comes down to anyways. But again, like, some kid isn't going to be able to, you don't have that part of your brain rationalizing yet.
Nope. I'd take an 18-year-old, 19-year-old veteran that has been through the shit with PTSD over somebody that's 40, 50 years old, never had their time in service, and, just bought a handgun.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Yep. I would do
it's like me.
Or even had a handgun for a while.
I don't. In all honesty, I hate handguns. I really do. I hate handguns.
Somebody read the comment and understand why I'm laughing right now. If your R1 can move more than what's the average? What's an average rifle AR? 1,500 feet per second.
It depends on different things and what rounds, but on average between 1,300 and 1,800 feet per second.
Your bike ain't moving that fast.
It's not a bike.
And if it does, what kind of mod do you have?
right? That's more than just a rider mod.
Right?
Okay, a Y2K bike up in here.
No shit.
But my personal opinion, I hate handguns. Like, I only have my handgun to defend my house. If I'm gonna defend somebody and it comes down to the shit happening on American soil, I'm posting up on top of a hill, I'm posting up behind a wood line, and I'm gonna make sure that I can reach out and touch somebody from a long ways away and they can't see me.
Oh yeah.
My R1 is too quick for anything.
I should have known I'd get a smart ass comment out of him. Fucking Christ.
Like, what? I thought you was going to bed.
Yeah, mister. I gotta be up at 5 in the morning. I'm going off.
Can't stay away.
I can't get enough. I gotta hang out with my homies.
Oh shit.
It's all good. Oh man. So like, what did you guys do this weekend? What riding endeavors did you guys have?
None. It was raining.
Oh, that sucks.
Damn.
I just did a lot of random riding all weekend. Like me and a good buddy of mine that has a 2012 limited edition R1. We just did a bunch of riding. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful bike.
Pretty.
We just randomly rode all over the place yesterday. I think I put 110 miles on yesterday and another like 70 today, just putzing around. Like we basically, well, yesterday, once we got back into town from where I met up with him, we never left the greater Green Bay area.
No shit.
And today I didn't leave Green Bay at all. Like I just rode around the city, outskirts of the city. That was about it.
Nice. Yeah, on Friday it was like in the 50s, so decided to get the bike out with a buddy of mine, and we rode up to East Troy, and then went out to Kenosha by the lakefront, which was a bad idea. I thought, I blamed all my upper respiratory infection on that because it was fucking colder by the lake, but it was a good time. We were out for like about 5 hours.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, East Troy. I'm trying to think of where East Troy even is, because I don't think that's that far from me. I think that's only like 45 minutes to an hour away from me. Hold on. East.
It's trying to think what else is by there. Like Whitewater is, I think, to the west.
Oh, sorry, I lied. It's 2 hours and 22 minutes from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just south of Muskegon. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Whitewater is just west. Yeah, so I lied. That is a little bit farther away.
Just a little.
Hold on, let's do this. Kenosha, Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
It's funny that's 2 hours and 30 minutes. So it's a horse apiece. Which one's farther? They're pretty close. So what did you do all weekend there, Chasen? Well, actually, no, never mind. I already know what you did all weekend. You were in fucking Sherburg.
Yep, good old Schaumburg. Saturday, Friday, had to work, and I had the bike out for a little bit. Got it ready for the reunion ride, but it was pretty legit. It got cold last night on the way back. But yeah, it was a hot run, man. That was for sure, man. I'm down to do that again. We got to see if you can make it down for next year's reunion ride.
Possibly.
Yep. Possibly.
See, and the worst part is like, see, and this is the worst part. Like, it's not even, like job or something like that. It could be 70, 80 degrees down there, but it could be 40 here. And there's no way I'm gonna want to ride for fucking hours.
Well, here's the thing: if I gotta go up there with my little Dakota and pick you and your fucking whip up, you can crash at my house and we can fucking hit it up over the weekend, and then you can just go back home, pending if you still have no job or not.
Well, I fucking hope not by that point. Hey, look who finally fucking
oh, shit. The man who made it back home from fucking Vegas.
I was gonna say, I think he got suckered into family stuff.
I did. You know what? Liquid
Actually,
Ice?
I didn't get suckered into it. I got forced.
I'm not too far from Lake Geneva.
Forced, suckered, all the same shit. How you doing, sir? Whatever. How was Vegas?
I'm doing all right. It was good. It was fun. Had a good time.
Yeah. Meet a lot of fucking weird, crazy people.
Yeah, we were just talking about it, dude.
Yes, actually. Let me think of one. We were walking around. I didn't even have my GoPro in my hand. I should have. There's one weird one. Oh, there's this one dude that was over by the Circus Hotel all the time. He was just like rolling up on motherfuckers, invading the space bubble and everything, and being like, "You got a light? You got a light?" And this freaking dude had like a weed pipe in his hand. Who knows if he actually had weed in it? But he was freaking. You know what? You know what's funny about the bums in Vegas? They're all wearing some nice ass shoes and stuff. They all got some regular clothes. You know, they're not your regular old bums. Like they make a killing out there. Freaking now. And shit.
Well, I mean that means that they're they understand that they have to have the Chevrolets to get from point A to point B. So why not make them?
Yeah, like this dude had some nice ass Nikes on. I was like, this fucking guy's doing all right for being a bum. Shit. That fucking Nikes.
He was jealous and shit. Do you have any change?
I know, huh?
Man,
it was funny because you guys know on the movie Half Baked where the guy's outside that one ice cream shop when he takes that chick on a date. He's like, "Don't mind if I do." I thought that when I walked by a dude doing the same thing.
That'd have been so bad.
Cool. That's funny.
Jaden, okay, go away. My kid's hilarious. He's like, "Dad, you know that people can't get knockoff Nikes, right?"
Hey man, when I was in Korea, I know the broad that made them, so I could go to Ajima and say, "Hey, yo, whip me up some freaking Jordans."
Little stinker.
That was one of the coolest things about being stationed in Korea is you could go down to the Ville and go to Ajima, that's the shoemaker, and you say, "Ajima, make me some Jordans." Dude, you'd have better quality than Nike actually made.
Well, technically Nike makes it there anyways.
Right?
Yeah. But no, I had some good fun in Vegas. The ride up was cool because this year there wasn't no rain monsoon storm that I had to ride through to go up there, so that was cool. It was nice weather the whole entire way.
Nice.
Where did you stay at?
I stayed at the Circus.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we stayed there. They had like a special on it. So me and a buddy, we split the room or whatever for one night.
Nice.
And stuff. So it was cool. It was nice. I lost a lot of money down at the casino. I was pissed.
Yeah, I saw
that. Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, I do better in Palm Springs. I should just go there for now on.
Sometimes you have the luck, sometimes you don't.
Yep. Yeah. Well, dude, there's this one dude freaking. I should have put freaking my $100 on freaking the zeros when I did it. I was just, man, that dude freaking got paid out big time. He got like 400 something bucks in one shot, and he put like $15 down on where he split the zeros, where it lands on green zero or double green zero.
Oh yeah,
he freaking put $17 on that, and the payout on that is $35 per chip. So he got $35 for every dollar he put down.
Wait, hold on. So putting it between numbers is 35 to 1.
No,
yeah, because you're putting both of the numbers, right?
What's
yeah,
it on?
just on the 0 and the 00. If you
Yeah,
land on that,
that's
they're the
what
only two
between it.
green ones you can land
Yeah.
on. Yeah, yeah. If you split it, it will. If you split it on those, because there's two different places on the roulette table where you can play the zeros or whatever, right? You can play up where it actually shows the two zeros, and you can put a chip either straight up on each one, or you can split them both. Where if it lands on either one, you'll get it. I actually think that might be $17 per chip per dollar is what you get if you split them. But if you actually land on the one, it's $35 per.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're talking hard.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this he was playing on both, right? He split the two green on top, and then there's another spot on the outside where you can do the same thing, right? And you can play two spots like that. So if you hit on that, you're going to win the same thing on both of them.
Yeah.
And this dude, right before she said no more bets, he took like $20 and said, "Bam!" right on him. And I was like, "Oh man!" I almost followed him. I was like, because I was just playing.
He knows what he's doing.
I was just because I had put $50 down on one of the 2-to-1 spots and one on the other. And because like there's only 3 of those to do, and you get paid out 2 times for whatever you put on there. And I was like, okay, well, it's like your odds are pretty good right there, and it landed right on the one I didn't put it on. I was like, fuck, because it hit zeros, and I would just look at him. The guy was just like, yes. He's like, I'm so happy. That was like a last-second decision. He decided just to be like, bam, fuck it, and all of a sudden he did it. And then I had left after I lost that money, and I came walking by the table again, and motherfucker again, fucking watch him hit zeros, and he's all, yeah. I'm like, this fucking asshole. Fucking some Indian dude freaking want a grip of money.
Yeah,
he was happy camper. Tell you what.
Yeah, I think the most I ever won in one hand was 700 on blackjack.
Yeah. Nice.
That's
I was hoping.
Insane. There was
mad.
I was gonna say there's one time, like usually when I go to the casino here, I usually only play roulette just because it's easy.
Yeah.
Like all you have to basically, the main key to roulette is bet the same fucking numbers every time. The second you start moving them all over, like I watch people do that. Like they'll bet, because there's a $5 limit or a $5 minimum. Sorry, you have to bet $5 on the inside. It doesn't have to be hard numbers, but it has to be in the inside somewhere. A total of $5.
Yeah.
But like I've watched guys fucking move. They'll put like $10 in there, and they'll put it on all different numbers. And then the next fucking round, they'll put it on completely different numbers. Like there's no method to that. If you at least stay with the same numbers, you actually have a better chance every single time.
Right.
But me and a buddy of mine were there one night, and we watched a guy lose $4,000 in an hour. He was betting $100 a pop on numbers.
Yeah, you know how much that fool would have made though if he hit it though.
Oh yeah, it's 36-1.
Yeah,
it's a 36 on a hard number here. So you're talking $3,600 on one fucking. Actually, no, 360. You're talking $36,000 on one number. If you hit it, that's a lot of fucking money.
The table I was playing at, the maximum bet you could put on anything on the outside was $1,000 or whatever. So I was like, man, if I had $1,000 and I would have hit one of those 2-to-1s, hell yeah! Would have made $1,000 on top of it.
Oh yeah, and it's funny that you bring that up because the tables that aren't in the high roller section have a $2,200 maximum.
Wow.
Oh wow.
But if you go to the high roller area,
yeah, like in like some Vegas hotels, like if you go to the Bellagio, the minimum, like some of the minimums to play on any of the roulette tables, like it's sometimes it's $20, $50 minimum on some of them. I even saw $100 minimum table on the outside. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, you're gonna win some money. They actually at that table they had those square chips, those square ones.
Oh,
where it's like if you won $10,000, they're like, here's one of these cards.
Yeah.
You're like, damn.
I got a card.
Like, that's a table right there. Shoot.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. Like, I'll sit at a roulette table and I'll throw $40. They'll give me dollar chips, and I'll go through them in like an hour if I don't lose all of them. Like I'll go through that in an hour, and it doesn't bother me. Like if I lose $40, I lose $40. That's not a big deal.
But
But like
I
I
go hungry.
well, I see some of these other people. They'll come up there with $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. They'll drop it on the table, get tens, 25s, hundreds, and they'll start throwing fucking hundreds on numbers. And I watch them just pull them all away, and I'm like, man, if you just want to throw away fucking money, you know, you can just hand me a few $100 chips, and I'm not going to say anything.
right.
I'll just walk away right now.
You know why? You have a hobby.
Yeah, gambling's an addiction. That's the problem.
Yeah. I have a friend like that. He'll go to a casino, drop a couple grand easy.
Oh
like, you're
yeah,
fucking retarded.
oh yeah, dude. There were people. When I was working, don't judge me. I used to work at Taco Bell back in the day. There was a couple of assistant managers that they would get paid and they would go straight to the casino, cash your check there.
Oh shit.
Like literally the day they got paid. Like there were guys that had to sell shit every time that they got fucking that just to pay their fucking their rent. Because they would have they'd blow fucking $1,000+ in hours playing fucking cards.
Dude, T-Rex. We got evicted because of my brother's gambling addiction.
Oh,
yeah. This was probably about like 8 or 9 years ago, but me and my girlfriend, you know, we're living with my brother, and dude comes to the door and serves her some papers. You know, she opens it and it was the eviction notice, and you know, we've been paying him rent, electric, and all the shit was going to, you know.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It was seriously that grandma's boy story. Like,
Grandma's
wow. You spent all of our rent money on Filipino hookers.
Monkey's a yellow, but he's really good.
Dude, that's so shitty though. Like,
dude, that's
especially
shitty.
when you trust somebody that much, and then they fucking, especially when it's family, and they fuck you that badly behind your back.
Yeah, like you just get up and like hit him with a fucking 2x4.
Right.
Like, oh shit.
And like the other shitty part is like a week before that, the electric was shut off, and we should have kind of got an idea then, but you know, my brother came up with some kind of excuse like, oh, there was a misunderstanding, so we're like, all right, whatever, because he got the electric back on. But yeah, like a week later they got the notice.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was probably what, like a couple of days? Like, oh, you have 5 days to get the fuck out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's shitty. Not like that's super shitty. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but I think he's got everything under control now. He's got a new wife and everything, kids, so she keeps a pretty tight rein on him.
Oh, well, see, and sometimes that's what you need, though.
Right.
Is somebody else in control.
Kicking your ass.
That.
Yeah.
Holding on to it.
Right.
If you want some gambling money, you gotta sell your ass.
Right.
That's why I don't gamble anymore, man. I have enough addictions as it is. I got my addiction to adrenaline. I got my addiction to nicotine. Like, I don't need anything else, dude. Like,
I'm pretty addicted to things.
Dude, mine is bikes, cars, and cigarettes. I honestly, I can count on one hand how many drinks, literally drinks, not how many times I've drank, how many drinks I've had. I can count on one hand in the last 2 years.
Oh yeah.
But can you really see
I just don't drink.
Go away.
Kid just freaking walks right up in my face.
Oh, Jason's internet is going.
Uh-oh.
Nope, not right now.
Oh, it's the fence.
Is he good? Is
I'm
he
still
back?
here. I'm still
There you
here.
go.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Who is your ISP, sir?
Yo, fucking Comcast. Fuck them motherfuckers.
Oh, that's not saying much.
I fucking hate him.
I think it's because Mrs. Chaos must be watching fucking Hulu in there or something. We're both
Netflix
working on the
4K.
same.
Tell her to stop watching porn.
Hey, you need to stop watching your fucking Mandingo porn in there. You're fucking up my live stream, lady.
Oh shit.
So all my
Actually-
footage finally uploaded to my computer.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
How long did it finally
took-
take? Over a day?
Almost. It was like 16 hours
Damn.
Wait, 16 hours to do what?
to get all of my footage off of my SD cards onto my computer.
Damn, you're
Jeez.
not
I
using
filled up-
USB 3.0?
No, I have this. I had to use my little card reader because I don't have a micro SD adapter for like a USB because I do have a 3.0 USB adapter in here. But I had to use my little card reader for it or whatever, right? And I filled up a 64 gig and I filled up a 32 gig completely.
The thing that I don't like about using a card reader is it totally changes my format on my Mac when I do it. Like,
Yeah,
weird.
it does on
Yes,
I
mine.
Mac.
have to pull it from the
Shut up,
GoPro.
Rev.
If I don't pull it from the GoPro, it fucks it up.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I
mine's
don't
the
ever
same way
have
with
that
my
problem.
Prism. It's because you don't have a Mac.
Exactly.
Yep, that's right. System.
Yeah.
But other than that, but other than those problems, Mac Master Race.
Oh my god. You do know everything in that Mac computer is regular PC hardware,
I know.
right?
I know it is.
Just marked up like twice.
Just
the
trying to
amount.
be funny. I'm trying to be funny.
You know what?
But yeah, I got a bunch of videos like from this trip. Like so far, I got a bad driver's one of me road raging at a person. I got the hood ride stuff. I have 2 camera angles from that because I put the GoPro Session on the back end of my bike to catch everything behind me. So I got those 2 views. I'm gonna mash them together or whatever. But I got another stepson update video I did on the way. I got the Road to Vegas Part 2 to do. I got footage from my buddy that was recording with his GoPro that he gave me. And then I have some extra stuff of where I revved my bike inside the freaking Circus Ballet parking area, and I scared the living shit out of 2 kids. Like, oh man, it scared them good. And then I got a video of when Vegas Girl took us all around the arts district out there and stuff for like all the graffiti and everything. I got that. But I'll probably end up having more videos than just those or whatever. But the hood ride, the only thing that sucked about the hood ride this year is that there was only about 10% of the people that were there last year were there this year. There was only about 300 bikes this year. Last year there was over 800.
Damn.
But and because this year, I guess the Vegas PD they freaking put out way more like super strict rules versus last year. Last year they just said no shutting down the highway. That was about it. To stunt or anything on it, right? And they're like, okay. This year they said they're like, if you run any red lights, we're gonna impound your bike and crush it. They're like, if you stop at a red light and you go past the white line, yeah, probably. And then they're like, if you stop at a red light and you go past the white line where you're supposed to stop, you're gonna get a ticket. And then what else was it? They were like, definitely no stunting at all. Plus, it was super windy, so I don't think anyone was gonna try it anyways because it was like 30-something mile-an-hour winds during the ride.
Damn.
So I don't think anyone was gonna be trying to do no wheelies or stunting on the highway at that time.
Right. How many of you
Everybody
guys
was-
were MotoGP and while in a straight line?
Yeah, I think everyone but the Harleys, freaking,
Right.
were freaking doing that.
Dude,
But yeah, it was. But other than that, it was still a fun ride and everything, And it was funny too is that when we started going down the strip, freaking, they let us go through every single red light. It's like,
Oh,
why are you
hell
going to
yeah.
tell us we can't go through red lights, and then all of a sudden block off traffic so we can't?
Well,
you guys
that's
are
because they probably figured it's either we're gonna block them off and let you go through them, or you're gonna do it anyways.
Yeah. And then they had undercover cops riding sport bikes too, and mixed in with us wearing Rough Riders vests too, so they couldn't even tell if it was one of theirs or not. Yeah, they're doing that. And then at the very back, shut up, dog! There ain't no one outside. And then they had like, I think it was 4 or 5 cops right at the very back end of the pack, all lined up like left to right, freaking just following the very back end of it. And it was just like, oh boy. Well, yeah, there was like 2 cops at every single light going through Vegas, and cars off in the middle of the intersection, blocking shit off, and it's fun ride because you see everyone on the streets, on the side of the strips, on the sidewalk, all stopping, taking video pictures, everything.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it goes all over the internet, like everywhere when they do these rides through Vegas every year and stuff.
I was actually pretty surprised with the Chicago United ride yesterday that the Schaumburg police had the road closed off because we were at a motorsports like store anyway, so they closed down the parking lot for the stunners, but the Schaumburg police like blocked off the road partially so to like limit the amount of traffic. But dude, bikes just up and down the strip, pulling wheelies the entire time.
Wow.
Nice. Yeah, other than that, the ride was fun though. It was still fun, even though none of the cool stuff happened. You know, so it's like the video will be different this year, obviously, like versus last year, where my video last year had people fucking riding their freaking bikes backwards and shit, freaking turned around the opposite way riding, and freaking dude jumping off the side of his freaking bike, dragging his feet, all kinds of shit. Like there was wheelies and stunting like a motherfucker last year, dude. It was crazy. But yeah, this one was still all right. It was okay. I had a lot of them turning their heads when they were looking at my bike though. When I started revving it, just all, they're just like, "What the fuck is that?"
Well, you don't really expect it out of that little bike though. So
no, you don't. Like there were so many people. They're just like, "Wow, holy shit!" They're like, "Why does it sound like that?" I was like, "I don't know." It just does.
That's the sound of greatness.
Yamaha Master Race.
Yamaha greatness right there.
Hey, you know what I just realized? All 5 of us own Yamahas.
That's
That's right. That's right.
And then we had Liquid in here earlier.
Yeah, and we had Royalty in here.
And we had Royalty in here. So the only
odd man out was Bagger.
Yeah,
we kind of keep it a theme almost every week.
And it's not even intentional either. Like it's just happening.
We've been keeping it a theme almost every week. Last week it was what, Midwest. This week it's all Yamaha.
Yeah. Mid was the only odd one out last week.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
Man, why does my internet have to be so slow right now? I guess while I was gone in Vegas, like someone crashed into a pole here in town and fucked up power and internet around here and stuff. So it's like I have a freaking video that should have taken maybe 35-40 minutes to upload because it's over 10 minutes or whatever onto YouTube, and it's literally I've restarted it and reset my internet like 4 times today to see if it was gonna do good. Literally took 4 hours or whatever for it to get to 45%. I'm just like, what the hell? Come on. And now this is the last time I'm touching it. I'm just going to let it upload throughout the night. Hopefully it'll be done, but I started that about an hour ago and it's at 15%.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm so irritated because I got 100 meg speed, man. This shit should be like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. All my videos usually upload pretty damn quick.
You ran a packet loss test?
Huh?
Packet loss.
Yes.
And you're good with packets?
Packets?
Yeah, packet loss.
No.
Oh.
I don't know what you're saying. You're speaking Greek.
I'm just agreeing. I can hear the confusion in cruises.
Sorry, I'm just gonna say yes.
No, like you could have it could show up as good speed, but it could seem like very spotty if you have packet loss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, basically what's coming in, what's going out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now. Okay. Now that you explained it in English.
Wait, who do you go through for your internet cruising?
A company that comes from out of Texas called Suddenlink.
Oh, nothing.
They come from Texas and they work their way all the way down through like Arizona up into Southern California and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, like they're real good. Like they don't, like they got super crazy. Like they got fiber optics, like speed internet and everything all the way out here. And last year, what was it? Last year I had 75 meg speed and I got a free upgrade to 100 this year or whatever. So I was like, fuck yeah. And they're all about, and they don't even charge that much for this, dude. It's like 40 something bucks a month for 100 meg
that's
speed.
cheap.
Wow.
But yeah, when some places charge like $100 for 100 megs and stuff, like Verizon freaking charges like 100 something bucks for 100 meg speed, and they don't even offer the slowest. They got pretty much almost dial up is all what Verizon can get out here.
Yeah,
it's like no,
well,
fuck you guys.
Well, and at my house we have Spectrum, well, Time Warner Spectrum, whatever you want to call it now.
Yeah.
And the highest you can get is, well, now it's 60, and it's like 70, 80 bucks a month.
Well,
yeah, see, that's expensive.
See, I had that. I have 300 on it down.
Yeah. Well, see, and I will say this, though. Like, I've noticed, though, like, they say 50, 60, and the only time I've ever really seen that, well, before I moved in with my brother, the only time I ever saw, like, below 50 was peak times during the day. Other than that, I was getting, like, anywhere from 60 to 80 down, and then, like, 5 to 15 up.
Dude, it's spotty with Comcast here.
They did that with overutilizations on nodes.
Yeah.
So they down promise their things because they don't want to actually increase their infrastructure.
Yeah. Because then they just say, oh, well, you're only going to get 50, but you may see slower or better speeds, which, I mean, again, you know, with peak times, you know, like what 9 o'clock in the morning and then like 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night. That's usually when it's the worst because you have the most amount of people in the area using it. Especially when I lived in an apartment complex, you got fucking 20 different fucking apartments trying to use the internet.
I want to see what my speed is right now.
The funny thing is, technically, they're only supposed to have 500 subscribers on one node.
Yeah, which you know they don't.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I remember that out here. They had when that Suddenlink place came out here, they had too many people on the nodes in just one area or whatever, right? And fucking they fixed that shit after a little bit once so many people started complaining.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
They're like, our internet sucks. I was like, come on. Then they fixed it, and then it started going real fast.
Yeah, all they need to do is do a node split.
Yeah. So they just did it like there's a bunch of nodes now out here in just our town. Like they took the 4 that they had and split them up into like 20.
Yeah, what they usually do is each node usually has 2 fibers, so they just run it on a redundant pair of fiber.
So no, this is not saying that I'm getting 12 meg speed right now. Oh no. Well, I wonder if that has anything to do with me uploading a video too at the same time.
Yeah, if it's way down, that would be why.
Well, I'll try it. I'll try it again because normally after the 3rd time, it actually will show your real one if you do it 3 times in a row. But that's not good. Download speed 10.13 megabytes per second. I don't think so. I got 100. This thing should have redlined on this meter like it's showing.
Yeah, I'm showing 36.
1 megabyte upload speed. I don't think so. That's why it's low right now. Oh my god.
That means your upload is not actually channel bonding.
Yeah.
Or you have noise.
Whatever that means.
Right. Come again.
They use channel bonding, which is multiple frequencies put together for you to get fast speeds.
Damn, it says the top connection speed in the USA is 505 megabytes per second.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fiber.
Jesus. Yeah, that's fiber optic.
Yeah.
I'm only one step away from fiber optics.
Dude.
That's I'm literally one step away from doing fiber optics if I wanted to. But they charge like another like $25 on top of that, so I could do it, you know. But
are they gonna charge you for the street cut? Oh, you don't have the aerial.
No, it's all. I don't know.
Okay,
you're speaking craziness to me again.
No, like
no. Usually, if they got to drop a fiber optic drop, the person that wants the drop has to pay for the drop to be
Oh no, they
or
got
aerial.
That. No, they got that shit ran already through here.
Okay, perfect then.
Yeah, it's already ran through. Yeah, they don't charge you for it.
All right, so here's something for you to think about, right? I just ran a speed test on mine. Now, remember, this is wireless to my computer, and that's with me doing the stream, which is taking a ton of bandwidth, and I'm pretty sure my brother is either watching Netflix right now or he's watching Sling TV. I'm still on a download test saying 21.77 average and 5.8 upload.
Damn.
So that's not bad.
Man, that's crazy. Well, it sucks because my upload speed's supposed to be 20 megs, and then my download speed's 100.
Yeah.
Which it's not having it right now. Like I just did another one. It's saying it's 6 megabytes a second for download. That's freaking so bad right now. That explains a lot why my internet's freaking shit right now.
Yeah.
They're having problems out here.
We were having a problem with the wind because it's all fucking Comcast out here. It keeps dropping in and out. Like, yeah, she's streaming on Hulu and stuff like that, but yeah.
Good. Just kick her off the internet.
Yeah.
go to the router and block the IP, block the MAC address.
Right?
Yeah.
Man, oh man.
Well, shit. I'm going to actually get ready. I got to go get the bike back to the storage unit for now. And then tomorrow it's supposed to rain, so I got to ride the 4-wheel beast in.
Oh.
I know. It's such a fucking glorious. It's almost like a Cinderella story right now, dude. Like, it was unheard of to have the weather that we had.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
well, New York finally tomorrow's gonna be 70, so that's gonna be beautiful.
Hey, I had that today.
Yeah, so your weather comes to us.
Well, yeah, and that's unheard of here right now. Usually, it's usually not this warm.
Yeah. No, like we are not seeing this at all here in the Midwest, Rex.
Right.
So.
Ray knows all about that too, since he's only 2 hours away.
Yep. Well, Rev Nerd, Ray, Cruz, Rex, it was nice being a part of this stream again. Everybody in the side chat, thank you again.
Oh, no problem.
And
catch you
I'll
on
catch you guys on exactly. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man.
Oh, for sure.
See you, man.
Right, see you later.
I think I'm off
Everybody
next.
be good.
Later.
All right, you guys have a good night, man.
You too.
Later.
Later.
Yeah, you'll probably be off until your wife forces you to go to something again.
Actually, I think I work next Sunday. I have to look because it got me where I work a day, have a day off, work a day, have a day off, and that's this whole week. So it's like I work Monday, off Tuesday, work Wednesday, off Thursday, work Friday, off Saturday. Yeah, so I work on Sunday. That's sad.
That shit happens.
Yeah, they've been liking to put me on the weekends lately. Bastards.
It's because they know you want to do stuff on the weekends, and they're like, nope.
Fuck yeah.
Right.
Yet.
Yeah. I had to tell them I had doctor's appointments for this weekend so I could go to Vegas.
Yes.
They're like, really? Doctor's appointments on the weekend?
Yes.
Yeah, man, at the VA. They don't discriminate on the weekdays. Like, all right, whatever. Yeah, I gotta go to San Diego.
Yes.
I went the opposite direction.
Oops. Whoops. They don't need to know about that.
My bad.
Oh,
no, that was a long ass ride though, dude. I did altogether the entire trip was 540 miles.
Damn.
It's not terrible.
My ass was sore, dude, on the way home. Like the way up there, everything was cool. You know, it was the next day, freaking all that riding.
Oh yeah.
Like the only downtime I had of not riding from Friday morning all the way until Saturday evening was when I went to bed and walked the strip for about an hour. That's about it. Yeah. Other than that, it was riding all the time, the whole time.
That's fucking crazy.
So
yeah, I started off. Yeah, it was crazy because my trip, right when I left my house, I went down like a mile down the road, and then it hit where I hit 2,200 miles even on the bike, and I was like, this is gonna be easy to keep track of the miles on this bike for this trip, you know. And I get home and it's at like 2,700 something. I'm just like, oh my god. Like, fuck, I did a lot of riding in the last couple of days. It's all right though. The next big long ride is gonna be SCMM, but that's not even that far from me. I'll add 100 miles onto the bike. Woo!
Yeah.
Nice.
That's just going to there. But yeah, no more big reds for me the rest of this year. I got enough videos to last me until the SCMM. You know, where I could put one out a week.
Damn.
Unless I get like more mealtime videos and stuff too, then I'll have those
yeah.
added in here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, if just one video a week, I got enough for the next 5 weeks right now.
Nice.
It's like usually I have enough to do. I have 7 videos at one time, at all times, and I just kind of add slowly to it.
Oh yeah.
To where it's like I could put 1 or 2 out, and then I have 2 more I added to it to replace those. Just kind of keep going that way.
Nice.
But these freaking, I have 2 videos that are going to take me a while. That ride to Vegas, the road to Vegas one, that's going to take me a while because I do a cinematic video of that like I did last year, and then the hood ride one's going to take some time because I like to edit those videos where like it fits the song and the video clips fit the song and stuff real good, like with the beat and everything and stuff like that. So those usually take me a while. I think the last hood ride video that took me like a month to edit up before I was happy with it. Yeah, that video's dope.
Yeah, it's worth it in the end.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Well, you know what, guys? I think we're gonna call it right here.
Hey, you want to play some freaking Ghost Recon with me?
I might in a little bit. I gotta take care of some shit first.
Nice.
Like legit shit. Like
okay.
Yeah, like actual shit.
Low altitude bombing.
All right.
Taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite ones to say. I said that to a coworker at work, and he just started busting up laughing.
That's something all right.
He's like, I've never heard that one before. I was like, well, now you have.
Yeah.
It's one of the best ones out there.
All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody that's in the stream right now for coming by.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Thanks for having us.
No problem. It's my pleasure. And everybody in the side chat that came by, whether you were here for 2 minutes or 3 hours, thank you very much for coming and hanging out and bullshitting in the side chat with all of us.
Yes, thank you guys.
So
side chat.
Until next Sunday, we will see you later. Have a good night.
Love
Good night,
you.
everybody.
Peace.